Thank you for joining us. It's Legal Matters. Aye, Emremu Ensem. Say, Odeto ha now so share program na my. Any program no, any the twi nkwa na ebeka. Because ensema yeba beka no. Aye ensema me free say Ghana for. E was say ye twi adwene eba so pa. Ebeboa yen. Ewo ekwan pi so. Yebebo different areas so and some changes be a eba. Ebeboa bi mo. Ana say ebeboa wa na wetu ho anamon. Because immigration there anyama change all the time. Say 1 2 anamon na when be ba ho so na I get too late. Entina yebesre pi say oti information na oswa ye de wa bɔ modern na oswetimi ayede e de ama obi enti o hwɛ ya also forward it as much as you can na obi asoso entimi enye de enya program ni bi entie ene men shada enye specific topic na ene show ni so na sebio I was contemplating whether to do the show or not. But the reality is say na etwa se ese show no because ebebo bi mo and as each day goes changes eba se changes so ba na oswa ye dey also what to anamon said ya bibi en catch off guard. Enutina enem say now at all cost no I was say ye programming yeah and to odi ato ha be so p also share program no na enkrofo so enye bi enye die entie na ne de ene Ghana fo ne be di nkomo ankasa ye be ka bibia wo twi na obi atimi atibi se wadamfo bi enti twi a obetimi achechire mu achire no because ene sedem di kan sika ye no ehu behia pa ese ye be ye de se ye be twika ne twi mu na ye nuanom obi atimi e de ayede yen atimi e de atu ne hofo na ono so atimi e de ama na busuafo ne nanfofo enti ene yemamu nyina action lo yadako mena metemo nkan moteme nkan eye justice and law solicitors your address no eye unit 35B 49 Efra Road. We are based in Brixton, South London and SW2 1BZ. Say opese ubehu yeso a telephone number di jumano eye 0207 993 5976. Saso na ubetimi afreyen ewo ye mobile number neso which is 0793. The mobile number no eye 075 38 969 589. Enti osubetimi afra besi sa number neso obetimi akoye mu ye internet and as a website ɛno so ɛyɛ www.justiceandlawsolicitors.com. Yɛda mase pii sɛ ɛno so modi atea na moba betie ensema yɛde brɛ mu. Na ɛnɛ ɛyɛ 1st of August. Na ewiase deɛ obiara bɛkɔ na yɛte ase deɛ yɛmmɔ yɛn ho mmɔden ya yɛntake the right measures sɛdeɛ yɛ a daakye bi no yɛbɛtumi protect ourselves from sudden and early death. Nyame nhyɛ mu nyina, nyame nhyɛ obiara den. Wa wahwere bi biara Nyankopɔn ɛma wo hyɛ den. Yɛma wo yaakɔ so. Right. And the area bene bɛka ho asɛm. Topic a yɛde ba ɛyɛ COVID-19 and immigration law update. Saa so na yɛbɛka bibi about recognition of foreign divorces. Recognition of foreign divorces. Enti yɛbɛka ho asɛm ɛwɔ afidie so ɛnɛ. Na meye emfato ho kakra ade akyerɛ yenuanom because ana eye sad sometimes these cases come before you. These cases come before you and sometimes there is nothing that you can do because the damage is so bad that untimi enye ho hwe. Enti ene ebeboy ho modern na afutuo practical advice ho yɛde ama yenuanom nyinara sɛdeɛ obi nkɔbɔ ɛkahunu bi na wakasa mihu yanka enti ene ni nyina ɛbɛka ho asɛm wɔ ha yɛda mo se mo amodi ato ha a mo share program ni nyinara nyame enka mo ho yɛda mo se pii but also yɛni funu sikani funu ni nyina eyedu kadaya otwu tan ebekọ asase ase sɛ de mpanimfo ka ye no osi owuo ni nua ene yare ana yare susu nua ene ohia sikani bewu ohia ni bewu nembom if you are in a position to prolong your death, nature say I was say we take the right measures. Ti MSF start a topic in the Quran. Memfa we became COVID-19. Said ye ni tuano COVID-19. E kromwa the rate no kwana air coastro the infection rate. I must say in certain parts in the UK they've gone back on the lockdown again. Yasai amomoko lockdown. Said ya your friend is saying COVID-19 and I said infection rate no eye den anobe brase and I said ebe conform. Enti ahweye ana ewo se ye nyina yeye. Ti ebe swemu pi o ko bia o mask na wa share na wa pay what do you call it? The solution, you know. What do you call it? The gel you use now a PB at the ashe or bagging. Because say young koso more your home more infection rate, you know. A best side idea akosro. And as such social distancing is very, very important. Ese ye nyina ye be continue near maintaining because obi nim de odi be ye wobi ana obi nim de owobi a odi ba be ye wobi enti e be stremo se ukọ office bia including justice and law solicitors o ba your office a mesrel face mask because one she face mask ye wo bia e be ma bia mo ahye ensan ne yetimi ama wawura building ni mo empo say your security very, very tight in the building. Say, oh, ba ho na woni appointment a o ma wunra building ni mu. ɛyɛ management ana ɔmode saa adeɛ no aba enti ɛbɛsrɛ mu pii sɛ wokɔ office bi a ɛnyɛ justice and law nko a any office bi a wobɛkɔ biara bɔ wo ho mmɔden na yɛ deɛ na ɛyɛ de ne di mmara no so face mask ahyɛ bi sɛ gel yi a na ɔpɛ bi na wode ayɛ deɛ wode ahyɛ oniemem ntu so bibia ma na wawɔhyɛ o hand anasɛ wode gel ni bi ayɛ wo nsɛm sɛ de yɛ ayare no yɛbɛtumi abrɛ ase kakra because sɛ yɛanyɛ ne saa everyone I mean we are all at danger but as a risk no ɛyɛ deɛ ɛyɛ more enti mesrɛ pii sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a sanka ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛsrɛ mu ma yɛ nyinaa yɛni rules ne so sɛdeɛ yɛ a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ deɛ abɔ yɛn ho mmɔden na yɛtumi ayɛ deɛ yɛtumi reduce infection rate yɛhwɛ UK kwa na ɛkɔ soro enti ɛnyɛ possible yɛkɔ UK kwa na ɛkɔ soro enti yɛbɛsrɛ mu obiara ɛni ne ho ni na ɔmɔ ne ho mmɔden because owuo ni deɛ ɛda hɔ ma wɔ biara na mmom sɛ osososo o taking measures a ɛwɔ deɛ ɛde obiara bɛwu meka asɛm bi sɛ you start dying from the very day that you are born because each day bɛbɛ biara no mmra Nyankopɔn de aba wo ɛwɔ asase so ɛso ɛte baako enti na ɛyɛ deɛ yɛ a owuo sɛ the Bible kan yɛ no etwa sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ enipa ewu ana ohwɛ Daniel chapter 5 or say the writing is on the wall sɛ de Nyankopɔn aka no ɛno na deɛ ɛbɛbɛm Nyankopɔn aka na sɛ bɛbɛm a busa wo ho sɛ ɛna Nyankopɔn de ama wɔ asase so obɛgye reckless am na yɛ shorting dana menua ɛno na menew ɛwɔ sɛ yɛdwene ho na yɛtu saa anamon COVID-19 kwa na eku nkrofo so many people have come with permutations and other explanations SSBO COVID-19 yikra no yebetimi akio ema this week Nigerian doctor bi ono so be dede akama you know but at the end of the day since far as at the moment there is no cure ne dey na che say ahwe ya na ese because yare bone a ubewu a ana hu se sa yare na yew entimi nuanom ye nyina yentu anamone mo ye ho moden na yentimi enye de ewo se yeye se de ayenkofa yare a ediewi ema ye fie na owu soso de ese ade animonyam ni na owu aba befa no watch akra no 1 week 2 weeks no be a review enti wan kasa wotewa eso so take measures na utimi eye de obo ho modern said ye ya the reduction rate no yebetimi aye de ateso na ene esme ba bekan ba ma update about immigration and nationality law COVID-19 yare a eye kodi awu yi afa ba bia ana agi ba bia ewi ase ba bia ni pe enkrofo wu papa enti the question is say yen taking measures any advice a government dey am yentie na yenni so because bia wa bia ye wa wonim se bia ye wo no bia enku na ososo odi akwakọ ye obi na akwakọ se nipa no nse obia ni se de ni immune system esi eye adwuma enti ade a enku no na akwakọ obi enti nyina ye mo ye homoden na yeni guidelines ne so na yenye ahweye say you sit in a for 2 weeks think about health obi life don't think about money ese metinafia me lose you scawi enti na enya dia I will do that enti ebesrepi yemo ye homoden na yentu anamopa said ya yebetimi idea a protect lives near save life na ene before me start programming yen aye de Ghana ni de share me hu se South Africa ni bi abonwum bi a che se ewiase agiba bia enyum no o si Jerusalem eno amanfo atu egu so den na mpanifo kan bibi sɛ ofirifia oye na sebio efie pete obedi wonam kra na ebi beka na mahu sɛ yenua bi so abonyom bi eye OP6 or si slow bashio na enyum no so eye very very good song pa eno so no sɛ u play wo part na sɛ me so play me part eno so be another hit from Africa, and in this case ebe Ghana enti etiefo nyina e was say na ye spreading nyom no na yetimi ye de yetimi ma amanfo eye de ete nyom no na yesoso de yem promote Ghana, because at the end of the day se wa wan promote udie mu a menim de oba be promote udie mu ama enti no yemomodin na bibia Ghana bia no yem promote na bi ya meka sa asem we beye ene de ompese ni nua bekoso enye beye ni do to anajo eno enye beye kra na the word beye no connotation of beye ni say obayi ene efe ne beye say ye kan ye twi anase amambre mu a beye ane kan ne beye na mum beye boni ana normally no people connote that to beye. Enti beye de obu two types, beye papa any beye boni. Enti no yemo ye ho modern na yem promote yenua use enyumi, because me dem ka say beye a beye eyade pa na mum beye boni eno na ye de say niema na beye pade ye de yade enti breye wa beye ana ye say beye. This week ya Northern Ghana obi a old woman in the 80s, because of stupidity nti na ya bono ni yakunu because yeso ebeyi no evidence whatsoever na yakune kwa na ewiase no obi amo ne breyi a asmo kan ne se ma me wuye abusu anhweme obi wa woni boafo enso ono ahaso e de aduru baabi ewiase obi ani wa ohia obi ahia obi enti no bia ho hia no enu enti no yenue yemo ye ho modern na yem promote songs ni nyumi a OP6 slow bashio ye na yemo modern na yem promote, because edru ba bia I'm telling you the fact class will be at Ghana no, the person may want to visit Ghana and see how Ghana is. If you through this song na obi ko Ghana, through this song no be akwakoda hotel wo Ghana, through this song no be atoduane do Ghana, ni nyina increase jobs, ni na increase employment. And there are so many indirect ways ye nyina yetimi de boy ye ho, but people don't realize. And am ka say we are say obi a ho hia sebio do da gatem kra ne ho hia, because okita de a sebio edim na seto gatem na se wasiesie wo ho a na se obi a oda gatem eda gatem na sade na koto ne nchen a ubesi gatem akofa da bida na emom ubebusa adeda gatem ese me pa atwo ma de ato onche fama me at least oda gatem kra no fama wa ne so abamfa so, because watade e hyewa eye designer no wan fa ko fro gata anaso wan fa ko to gatem ama na anye fi enti wiase obia enwo mfa so enti enuanwunwi na ye babaka afi ye de dwumadie no ayede ahyehye so.
Money,
Alexa, what do you to her? No, I share my. That's right. Or see slow but sure. That is OP6. Enti anameka no. Say if you see the unye be airborne homodia. Mema weni mre no. Na emum encouraging. Because you never know. And some way ni nyina enyepe. Obiane ni talenta nyankopon edi amano. Enti no say unya pushia. Now was why you do the best that you can and pushing. Ebia ene unhu so mfaso. Ebia 10 years along the line. Sa time no ana also umfaso beba. Enti ewia se no do be ye bia no. Media I always say this edayi na yenim twen. Oye papa, oye fa, oye bone so a oye fa. Akosi ampofo eji ane kan asem. Adenti no kan sa asem no. Because if you do good, you do for yourself. If you do bad, you do for yourself. And at some point, there's going to be a price. Reward. Either good reward or bad reward. It's saying na yemo modern, na ye encourage you, na ye for positivity and share your team and the yagenimu. That is the only way. You bet me build a better society. That is the only way that we can build a better Ghana. And that is the only way that we can build better community and society wherever we are. Eti edamase. Na ene slow but sure o share comment section na me de enyomno YouTube link abohonomo. Enti na I will encourage everyone ese mo be komba ko tie enyomno na view no akosoro utie so anya no nko awo wo wadamfo bia send them no na yes yenko viral with this song. Na obi busa se nwum efiri hia yetimi aka se efiri Ghana na yesoso ya ye proud. This morning ya me say Shatta Wale and Beyonce omu video na ba out. A lot of people are happy, but then again you are going to get abayibone a omu they don't want progress. Some people are just criticizing it not because of say anything, because of jealousy. But if we are saying life is a karma. The obedient a reflection. You see, and on the bow so until let's all be positive. Now you think positive. Now you're not doing pama yunia. Na any reflection on our lives. Until no the mechanic no. Now, most among be brave tuning in. On my journey a be from Ghana, so many different places. On my journey until let me take this opportunity to recognize them. Mr. Nathaniel Asari. Good morning to you. What's a nice haircut? I say more. King David, Osafo Mensah, I say bless you too. Kwaku zigzagging. Baby Wubiano, good morning to you. Mr. Solomon Ametefio. Teten, yes, Gamanche. Good morning to you, baby Uwubia. Mr. Kenneth Kofi Ofori Boating. Also, baby, Uwubia ye chiachao. See. And then haircut here, I say more. Okay. And then I say, it's a minimum premium fubi. Why? Maybe a big haircut. I would say a very nice haircut. If you say na a young locks, no, I don't know, not efe. And you know, I don't know which is which. Nana Ajiman, baby, Uwubia, so ye chiachao. And it would you ma pa, Oyama Ghana community. When we say Facebook, social media, there, you are number one. obo ohumodem pa de wo ye nyina so enipa ni ehu. Let me say your reward is in heaven. Nyankopon na ebitimi aide a reward o. Any program, every program, you're encouraging people or educated programs to tune in and watch it because you want what is best for our community and for our people. We do appreciate that. Tilly Duma, you are also present. You have reported yourself. Good morning to you wherever you are. Okay. Mr. Alexander Ofosi, Mayor of Wolverhampton, good morning to you. And Madam Cynthia Asante, all the way from Swindon, the Councillor of Swindon Council, also Yechiachia, Bebia Ubiara. Madam Rosemary Edia, aka Boss Lady Bako Pe, Obini Nenim Ana Obi Eninechi. Eda wasipi, so tuning in, now we'll share program now. Bebia Ubiano, good morning. It's been a long time. I say COVID-19, my extremely careful because say I have to close the office for 14 days quarantine. That is if I'm lucky to come back alive. And until I day as if I know day. It's for the benefit of the long term. Say they are you be protected na dachi biano yari ebitwemu kwa yetimi I'll come back to normal because at the moment we are not living under normal circumstances. Inti ese ubia take precaution kakra na oye careful. Bejuma me hunkrofo bebrebe yesoba office wa ye the glass ceiling pa na achim. Baby a metine baby a clients eti. Ye hu client bi asoso wi a ese ye a bit of detoxing. Ya say more and say na ya say hu other clients. Inti amasi say adwuma no aye den aye double job. But bibi answer ya bibi enye yi sana etie empenimfo so se ye pa ye behunu nti ana ye chechire boa anti ye bekọ ye nim sana etie saso na Dorcas Adom yes Nyankopon inshallah ese also watini in Dorcas Adom Nana Ajeman also good morning to you baby a uwo biara Benny Gansa Northampton ana also owo Nyankopon inshallah so watini in na o share program no NST na Adom baby a uwo biara osuso ye chiachia o Nana Hema anopai baby ye chiachia o Nana Ajeman osuso ye chiachia o Joba nyaminipa baby a osuso biara no mechia achia o Abasaki osuso baby a uwo biara no ye chiachia o nyami ensure mu nyina se motimi atune in Emmanuel Osei Kwajo Councillor of Wolverhampton also ye chiachia baby a uwo biara as we go along and Mr. Samuel Menu also baby a uwo biara ye chiachia ana Kofi Mame Church of Pentecost Battersea branch also so baby a uwo biara ye chiachia be de am kasa assembly anko anwo Kofi dia anka wini din enti na me dem fro Kofi Mame no Kofi Miki baby a uwo biara so me chiachia Michael Ama PC, Mr. PC, all the way from Paradise City, Tema, Community 25. Also, watching in baby will be a churchill. Mary Brown, you are watching live. Good morning to you. Inspector Ama Adoma, Minia Baba Kope, baby will biara, also so ye churchill. Anna Bright Desmond, also so ye churchill, Manchester. Hona also owo. Nyankopon ensure munina say watching in na mobabeti ensempano. I had your son here, no. Hey, British accent for the first time. I see you. Oh, hi, Debs. I know that you are doing well, hopefully. And thank you for tuning in, Deborah Sam Williams and Mr. Wherever you are, also good morning to you. Also, nice haircut. Thank you very much for the compliment. I did not realize that, the haircut will suit me that much. I really thought that, the looks was better. But a lot of people are complimenting me on the haircut, and I thank you. Thank you very much. Now let's dive into the program. Let's see what the Lord Almighty have for us this morning, and also let's see what we can do today to educate our people, so that we avoid falling into the pitfalls of immigration and nationality law in the United Kingdom. Now let's look at an update from the Home Office. New policy. In relation to COVID-19, any changes ayede aba said ye ni tua no COVID-19 akofa ensem bebre aba ama sese planes kra no entu ebi nko ana ebi soso enye de emma ama sese no obia astake enkrofo bi be krom ho a na omo yomadwene se ompa be visit na omo ayede asan ako. That is what they were basically coming to do. But omunya be remu no COVID-19 ti unfortunately omo akekromwa because plane entu ana wetimi ayede ako aba. Now Home Office have made various policies and I say announcement tembiano omaka say because of say plane entu untimi nko enye wo fault. And your visa no will be extended to this time, to that time, to that time. The latest policy was that the visa now will be automatically be extended until 31st of July, which was yesterday. Fair enough. 31st of July, which was yesterday. And still, send you any plane ebi nko ne biaba. Ana ubenya plane krana enye easy. It is costing a lot of money. And therefore, some people are still stuck. They cannot go and they cannot come. And the question is a sancrophone. Says your omo visa ewuno. A dear bay na eso musaye bi. Says a playing ko or peso cocrana untiminko. Ana obi peso background untimima. And he says a dear bear pana e was away. Yenyanum bebre, they have got stuck. Omunim de omo ye omo untimi enkwana omo entimima. And the UK government, lucky enough, have come up with a new policy. He has come up with a new policy. And what the policy is saying, only ending of this month, I think 30th of June, 30th of July, and what the policy you buy. Policy, they say, there is going to be a grace period of 1 month up to the end of August. And it's a wuti kromwa. Ana o visa ewua i.e. or the visitor's visa and as a limited visa being a buyer and as now your student in puna na also go back ana because of COVID-19 untimi enko back UK government say oma grace period and no yenye careful. Grace period is not the same as an extension. Yebesre p yentu ye ho for hano. Grace period is not the same as an extension. Grace period, now, what the government is saying, they say, 1 month up to the end of August to make arrangements and leave the UK. Says our government make an announcement, statistics are about out this morning. As what I say, infection rate, kwana air kosoro. COVID-19, until the likelihood is a plane be to a plane be kwa asabano. In my view, you're very unlikely. Say ebebanisa. Until there is a possibility as a grace period, say the circumstances, if it remains the same, there is every likelihood as a UK government, or besa extended grace period. Name mum say otiwa na se wutie me na so betumi make arrangement there. Na che say ehun be hia say obe make arrangement no. Na why dey we free ekromu ano. Enye sa it may come to a time ebia ombeka say you have overstayed your visa and as a result ebia in future applications they can use it against you. But what I would say is say if you fall within any of these categories, more esemu free kromua na because of COVID-19 ti untimi nkona yebesre p, this is what I say you do. But ohumodin ese ube gather evidence. Say offer airline in Punum Kacho say the plane cannot go because of this per book. Ne echurogum. Ese offer airline no sa da say. Uni say nipa we ne kasaye. Uni ne kasana abo emre say. Okacha was say airline no entimi nko because of COVID-19. Say ebeye possible kacha airline say omun sendu email. Say they are ubenya written confirmation. Say they are ubenya written confirmation. Because you see that chancem entina ye de ye pa ye behunti ana ye chichire boa. Sasu na bako fo akohu. Empanifo say odanseni wo adanseni wo hin. Entino say unya evidence na me feel say ebeboa ewo emre pii so anase akwan pii so enti ebesre pii we are living under under uncertain times. Things are changing so fast. Ebia 5 years along the line, 3 years along the line no na enipa ye refidie e koso sese no enu nti na ebeya obepe evidence ayede ato ho no said ya dachi bi asempo eba ubetimi I refer to the evidence no na wetimi dia ayede e dia support will claim because broni asem ana e different from ebi before asem broni asem oka obeka say where is the evidence but bibini anase broni bibini asem de sometimes on word of mouth ye dia no can bia na ye twem na ye koye baby na ya giedi na asem ne so atwa wa but emrofontisa do be can bia no or say where is the evidence enti ehun be hia say ye be hyase ahwehwe evidence egu ho no said ye ya dachi bi no sebio emeye problem emayin say ye kwakwa apply for visa ye was evidence no ye kan ye betimi eye de support na ama bibia ayede akoso kama enti extension any grace period for those who are supposed to leave the country omo entiminko because of COVID-19 and no modie no de etoso biem financial requirement eno so me pese ye kan ho asem kakra COVID-19 yare yare akofa ensem pi na idea aba na ensem na di aba no ano odin obi ohonoma sebio wanye lucky walusu na adwuma ebia na yire anase ni kunu adwani na okromu edru mre anase eba bedru mre eso ye de ewo se ode na application eko sese be ma na adwuma asai ebia oba ne so eye part time pe adani adwendwene bibia fe ne financial requirement of £18,600 I was say omo etimi meet this financial requirement sesi aye ken be ma adwuma asai anase oba adwuma asai and therefore the question is na adwuma asai no obede meet financial requirement no omo hwe omo income omo gisesi enya de ombetimi meet financial requirement no adani adwendwene ama abusia ombuso omo se awrade sese ye visa eba be say say ye nkrata eba be say ade ni betimi aye. Good news is that as at 30th of July, UK government new coronavirus policy will make an announcement to say sebio say financial requirement say o visa ewu from March up to present and answer after ababaye application empo akọ for extension of leave not because of coronavirus ninti no untimi meet financial requirement na government they say they are prepared to look at your income 6 months up to March before the coronavirus no niti no enti no say you can 6 months up to March that means your income from March, February, January, December, November and October can be taken into consideration. First, no, na aban no e de wonwan, but say there wakani straight. Ese obia untimi meet financial requirement no because of coronavirus enunti no. Say who income from October 2019 to March 2020. Now what you must say because of coronavirus in the air, they will be able to take that into an account. And also so yen more shay say o extension and do so now say you cannot meet the financial requirement. What lose adwuma because of the coronavirus now. Lawyer Darko me the maker say baby will lose adwuma no kwaje letter wo hono nema omo explaining the circumstances here ulusu adwuma. Say coronavirus in intina yeye redundant, let them be specific in their letter so that it leaves no room for ambiguity. Enti yebesre p say oh yes our application men ka say obi anfa adwuma mre lawyer Darko say bi lawyer Darko me ko mitimi nya adwuma ni nyina na mmom so pese me adwuma ma wa sa na me advice o say nya mi mpo na me ye ana wo do case no akakoma lawyer fufuro bi mpo a hwe na dwene bra so aya na sometimes obu officer lawyer nti eso hu bibia lawyer for enye nyame ebia lawyer na dwene ma saade we so enti wutie mi na hwe na dwene bra so said ya onkoye mistake bi na emeye problem enye de ema enti mesrepi eno so yenhye ne nso na yemfa nye de yemfa tu enuanom fo basically yema yenuanom enye aware ese sebio sa police no ewo ho no enti na se meet financial requirement na se basically go back 6 months before March emra no making it very clear ese ubetimi ayede ese ubetimi rely on your past income to meet the financial requirement enti eno so de meka no ho no de to so biem a meka ho asem eno amanfo exe memo ho pa na Ghana for anase ebimo up to now omonte ema obi krade no bi edi ne echinie ema ni chirechire ni panim but still no oni akro no na dwunum eye ni hey enti eno so mesa aka ho asem kakra na edi asem na making edi asem na mesa aka ho asem kakra genuanom yentie ni pa because eye very very important na aya ne panim for can be say asenatepa anase atenasepa ema ewrefi na emrepi no se woto na so ni problem o se problem anywhere ase anase sebio se yebubu dan na se ameka wo dan a o se ekwan yi eye de etene anase ekwan yi eye straight na mesa asiso biem se wo ye Ghana ni ba anase se obi empo enya Ghana ni na se waba betene kromu a ebia obu ane boyfriend anase ni kunu anase ni girlfriend enya Ghana ni ebia oya other nationality ana ebia wenya visa through a relationship with an European national and to be a honoma relationship with a European national ebia wabari obia of free Europe and also be okita European passport ana oniniti kromo ano ana ebia yamani residency card for 5 years anase yamano permanent residency card permanently na ninia onya ne permanent wie no na dwenya ne se ehu ehia ese be apply for British passport enti ebia onya ne permanent residency otene mantwe bi adwene ne ho yes officer wonya permanent residency no eno ano no eni se oye hu hwi biem because yes eye permanent residency ya trust se otimi tena kromu forever ekwan bi so no yes eye ampa na ekwan bi so no emra no change yes emresesa so a na wa ye na wadane wo ho sebio se usuma brewa baby obeto de emfa ho se emra na change ya ye emra foforo ewo kromu anomo na emra no ye friend the withdrawal act na withdrawal act ni kire say United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland ye free European Union enti say ye free European Union mu dia na kire say European law no eye EEA immigration regulations eye 2006 no enye applicable ewo ekromu abiem UK4 enye ntumu biem anase UK4 edi su biem enuntina UK4 ede omanyansem omo say in order to make sure say obi a wonya visa bia under European law anase European ni bia na oti kromu anamo under European law no emane the right emane tumi emane tina kromu anamo ye be protect say nipa no a right inti no UK4 na ayede UK4 na eso de omumra ayede aba na UK mra ne say uye Europe din anase obi a wanya visa under European law bia no yentie ni yo se wanya visa under European law 10 years ago 15 years ago 20 years ago na se visa no it was issued under European law UK aban say se umpe uhu asemo enko ade a ene ye application ne convert anase ne change residency card no anase permanent residency card no na ye ma bibia ye frɛ no settlement scheme visa which will be issued under UK immigration law anase pre-settlement scheme visa enti ne tintimu ni tietemu ane se obia wenya visa bia under European law e wasa etu anamon na okoye another application na okoje settlement visa anase pre-settlement visa ni bi because one kwankwaje sa visa ni bia yenuanom yete ha ana yenhun de eto when rush generation for no yenim de to wo mo na me de makasa asem we se enipa aso odenti yete ha ebi beto nkrofo mo be fresh show we akasa lawyer o kan yampa kache wunu ase onko read Daniel 5 or say the writing is on the wall. Daniel 5 the writing is on the wall. Ya bohu devro ye bohu devro ye be continue abohu devro na Bible say the owaso no onye de ontie de owaso no onye de ontie na obi wo no ma wasisi na so na poet bi wo anase anwensem bi wo na me recite na me say hopefully ye tie for de ye de be ya asem ye de be di nkomo ye de be tie nuanomofo say de ya de to when generation no ebi ento ya dofu bi a obeye because empenifo kan sem bi o se aso wo hoi ete asem aso wo hoi etie asem ye wo asem tie ana ye wo asem tie entie na yen wen ya so ene anopai na yen tie de le adakon e de ebreye no nanim se ye tie na aso pam a ebekom ebe make a difference in other people's lives. And it's a winning mobi na say owo European visa meaning abone koko because ebe bre no adwene yo mo say when ya European permanent residency card ne de eno ano no minua yese asaba so ana yesa enti no se emra no a change no yeso yen change bi because visa ne kitan krofo pi no omonye settlement scheme and as a pre-settlement scheme no etisa insamampo mu adwoa eho eye shen enso so ubie mu a arewo nko a sa visa no se die o se uye okay utimi ko utimi ba come 2021 1st of January amafo bibre ebeya arewo ama wo mo yem penny senti anam se debi sadie we ye treated that but we mean senti mu biem because of this week and sema eba yenim said ya yenuanom yesi betimi ayede aboye ho modern na yage the right thing enunti na enem si show be sem ye ni twi said you sometimes ana brofo no etimi aha adwene kakra because of translation purposes ana obi also abrofo no said you enkoye sa ema no enti ye ka ni twi na se wo so wante dia na chese mi hu dia menka bi na me obi ke teacher bi wo ho na some wo kan dia minti bi nka enti no ye na ye mo ye ho modern na ye fani nkomo na ye nka nche ye nuanom se dia ya almost be take the right steps na omatimi aye dia ebeboa wo man kasa because sebio obi kan sem bi o se okwasea ana o se minua na yedi na temenye me a na nim se e ka wono ana se e ka wonua no ebi ka wo abo aponche o se mama ne yeto no me de ya ntome enti no ewiase ne de ebi ka wo nipa ebi ka wo obi du mama atema wo di wotem enti ehu behia ese ebe mo ye hu modern na ye nuanom yetime tu omo afutuo papa na omo take the right steps na omo timi ayede ebe hia bo mo a ebe boa wo mo said ya omo so enkoye sa mistake no enti so bi di wachini a sebio we WhatsApp so e wo Facebook catch enipa ne say kone kotie memedin eye lawyer David Darko Justice and Law Solicitors Nyakopon Adam me sebio me a lawyer and a barrister of Supreme Court of Ghana as well as Supreme Court of England as a solicitor enti yebani e kan semna enye say ye boyetiri we have the credentials to be able to give these advices and we are also regulated by the Solicitors Regulation Authority. It means me gina ha emo mitirim enka de mepe because they make bia na man kan ya I am accountable. Enti no ye be mu pi yenuanom, we should not joke with this. Se unua bi enya ya onto anamon enem ye chine ya. Now there is only one place to go, Justice and Law Solicitors, because we jedi say emremu ye de emra eye adwuma. Ana emremu no emayenya yajaresa. Emremu no emayenya jasumdwie. Enu nti na de bianka asem se patapa pieto ewo hoi ye de emra ana ewro. Enti se unua bi enye ne de a wo se oma ne nan emo ne to. Na ontrumika gidi na omra Justice and Law Solicitors na yenye ne de emre no emma no na ono so enye asumdwie emma no. Se unua bi eye European ni na ono so enye ne de a advice no, because at the moment no be free say oye European ni enti no he doesn't have to do anything, but minua emre sesa pa enti no yeso yenye de yemo ye homode ni efe ni nkomo ni advising crofo ni educating crofo, because obu ha is out of ignorance onimhwe. And unfortunately obi a wonimhwe no e very difficult to convince them, but it is your job whether you like it or not, because obi a down for you have to look for what is best for your friend. Enti obeka na nyane de kra na try and educate them, persuade them so that they will see from your view and they will do what is best for them, because sometimes you have to intervene to protect someone from himself. Enti a very, very important. I say yebetu sa anamono. And say there is an assignment for you, it's an assignment for me, and we all have to do our bit so that we can educate our people. Because at the end of the day, ebia wa yawadanfo, ebia beka se emfa wo ho. Na we de me de emfa to ho kwa, because me de me emfa to ho pa. Me de emfa to ho kwa. O yawadanfo, ebia okita permanent residency. As wording any ignorant inti, or say ono de onye application for settlement scheme. Ye free Europe 4 years time, ya so nimu, ya so kra woni hwan was many asumesi. O visa wo hen, no akofa ne passport a containing old residency card number. Ne aka chen say there be sa passport we sa visa etwem. Ye nyintum biem. Bonso end up detention center. Na ye deport no back to Ghana. Ujina Facebook, o chat sa no unity. Ja kwame, me ba Ghana me ho akire me pa o, me srew, un send me be 20 pounds bi. Ebia 20 pounds ade kwakoto tilapia ba be we no. Ehumo bronti. Na wa send akoma kwa me o Ghana. Ade a emfa wo ho ne no, un say 4 years time aba be ye problem ama. Enti wiase bibia ni wa emfa nipa ho. Bibia ni wa enye de emfa nipa ho. Enti ewiase ne de sebio. Yese over a year fene say aboa kwakuo ensa no no ahwe wo de enti na very important ss obi benye ya yemo yemo modern ya educate you the right way. Let's influence them in a positive way. Say the ya the achibi onko ka emeka, because ebia advice bia be mo obi no obe save nipa ne life. Not only that, ebia nipa ne family back home, they all depend on him. By courtesy of playing this video to the person, not only are you saving the person's life, name who save you thousands, if not hundreds, their lives back home. Because if you are saying pano aneko ana obano di bia mane amebia so ebusuanso bia obi wo honomo ni school fees impo obi oti kromu a on dey share school fees ne ma no na se chili pandi ni ko fie a why ne betwe school fees no sa kra no wantimi anko school a ufi se de no ba be won so ba be ye am robber wo waniam bra wo ye adwuma de si fie no no robu fie enti bibia no a emfa nipa ho. Nelson Mandela can say bi or say it takes 2 people to make a baby, but it takes the whole village to raise a child. Enti obia enyane de na you raising good children, you building good community and good society. Said ya yenyina no ebesi ye na aye enhira ama yenyina. Enti de meka afa ye fenesen settlement scheme visa ne ho obia enye de emomodin na onye sa application. Say why you dia kache onua bi no so enye wodie, cause ya bohu dawru na me say still people are not aware of this. Enti the more aye kan no the more na ewura efifie mu na omsoso etimi aye the right thing. Now ye move on enko NHS workers. Home Office on 31st of March 2020 ana making announcement to say over 2,800 doctors, nurses and paramedics will leave ebe expire before 1st of October no ombenya 1 year free extension. Family members are also included omuntua fees biara. Now only 1 year visa. Question enkrofo edie etai edie ebusame. Basically, is it worth making such application? On one hand, the answer is yes. On the other hand, the answer is no. MSN nina ebe depend on the circumstances. Personally, I take a view say, whilst say it may for a short term help you, know, in a long term now, I don't see any economic benefit to this. I didn't America sir, obi sheme, our critics will say oh yeah loyalty but you also have to consider economics. We are all economics, pocket economics, one way or the other, because we all do economics. Say ye trade bibiaka, ye share pro and cons, advantage and disadvantage, before doing that, and therefore you be look at, you know, you be look at what do you call it, basically advantages and disadvantages of this policy. Yes. So you do my NHS now a frontline worker. Now say Ovesa ebewu between 31st of March up to 1st of October. Abina at the policy abase ubeti ayede aye application for 1 year extension free of charge. Yes, what say a year free, you know, it is only 1 year visa. Yenye non tonchen. Be a amount 2.5 years visa on the basis say ube 10 years and send when you're indefinite. Enti ushema obey application 4 times. And 4 times ni na so no ubetuaka. That is a fact. Enti say what 1 year ni free ma. Is it really going to make any difference? Se visa na omo edema free no. San come ye 2.5 years visa there. Then economically you could save 1 application fees and the NHS fees. But the reality is it is only 1 year visa. Enti therefore no, it will not preclude you from doing the application 4 times. And therefore, technically, economically, it makes no economic sense. And I take the view, say, Adia meya, really, as someone for Sobia Mamenede, what is the point? Akoye say, Obikaye, yes, it's a Obi Ewu of ye. Nasa, what the Abrewa, Ebedia. You are just postponing. Obi obese dia de ni biem because abrewa no sebio enche ana woko ana obi fofo ya say choose ni say oni ade enu ti na sebio sasantefo esi asante here a omo try so mo pe abrante kakra ana so bi oyo babu no sadia ani rain no ebe de ebetimi akoso ache enti sana etie wa hanom enti we say no say eba ne say sebio eba ne say oh yeah yi o kwakwaji 1 year extension na only say wuntuaka for 1 year extension, but it does not make any difference. You still have to make the application 4 times. And sikana wa avoid so betriano. Say one ye one place can now betriano china. It make no sense. And the year can say tam eko nyina no na fee no e bi kan. And no indirectly no you will end up paying more because 1 year extension na kwaje no. Sabi wadwene you say a pushy your friend is saying your application back for 1 year. Tama ebedu sa 1 year. Ne fee ni bia sa be kan. And therefore in economic terms no, you end up actually losing money because you have to do it 4 times and at the time you know is also crucial. And personally people come to me and I advise them that it's their choice. Omo pa omo enye. Omo persoswa mo nye, but me view and say oh yeah, it does not make any difference because yesi unye suma brewa baby obeto de na aye de emfa wo ho ana twede a eben wo so no na waje ne ntem enti sana eno so akwaye yaka minimum income nasem ana yaka NHS no so aho asem say students home office policy a almost so ede aba eni students say we student because of the COVID-19 omama universities for no permission as a omutimi long distance learning. As they say no enkofo bebre use Zoom. Zoom o log in na o teacher abegina so na oni wadi nkomo na de ese wo ye bia no basically wa ye o school work ubetimi aye de ascend remotely and also so ewo honomo enti in terms of attendance said your university one attendia aya almost say they will report you to the home office no say the ni nyina no said you adane abuabinan adane abuabinan in the sense they say in order to reduce and I say to prevent the spread of COVID-19 you know I must say we a student in say uko school unless you say school no I insist stebra ne school no I put measures in place said yeah a bit slow the spread of COVID-19 and in most schools you know they are doing long distance learning as they say no one attend physically classes home office they must not report you and no there has to be a tier 4 visa. This can now be done. This can be done in line with the general policy for students. I.e., say obi every PT na say SO taking model any BBA ubetimi apply for extension online. Say onye sure unim de wo ya menu book appointment ne be hu justice and law solicitors. Say wotina wo fie na be frey na say obi disturb ya. Eno de we will not entertain that. Because enkrofo APS car almost enye adwuma ma wo mo eye priority until unfortunately obi wo ha na dwan so obefrɛ o pe bibia on a silver platter. It doesn't work that way. Ye ba ha no a o pay any advice you bit me am free but in your office they are free no it stops right there until be srepi so what question bi and I say be kire wadwuna pe so obusa ye ba ha no a this is the time e wo se obusa in your office na be frɛ ana be bia mo kwan wa no pe local solicitor no abo because yes or no yentimi use your time and from a free advice our bra and prefer trace kamai say adwuma. What are we going to say to these people? We cannot give them any excuse. They are a priority omo keep us going and therefore we owe them a duty of care and therefore they must always come first. If you call not say free time there I don't mind but I never get free time. That is the problem. And also so no for yemfa enka yensem no honya fanti ekotudwem enti no ana police registration obi o ha ofri country bia or tikromu ano de bia o report at the police union bi so a report at my home office on a weekly basis, some people twice a week, and in fact some people a monthly basis, 6 months basis, obi o honma a yearly basis. At the moment because of pandemic or they have put a halt and I say they have suspended reporting services and restrictions due to the need to practice social distancing. And to almost say suspending no that's so ekoso until say social distancing no measures no are lifted into no sana etsc. Saso na abane say if you are working 20 hours a week na say you're doctor, or you're nurse, or you're paramedics and so no ubetimi aye more than 20 hours enti and so yemfa into yekutoku very very important. Also no volunteering or say permitted for NHS voluntary work say upese volunteer NHS for ubetimi akwa volunteer ama omo and so no they will not hold that against you. There to be a time limits and also almost say they may use discretion if you have a good reason. Obi o honoma sebio ontimi enye de wetimi an application within time, but if you have a very good reason, home office say they will use their discretion and it is likely that it will be used in your favor. Typical example obi onma ebi an visa time aso sa time no nya lawyer everywhere is on a lockdown. Because of that, the visa ne se sanetia jiro honebo homodin get in touch with justice and law solicitors. You beat me idea abo ama waye application successfully. And also so yemfa entry 3. Sasuna right to rent checks. Say home office at the mechanisms about say obi eba behind wodan. Na pesa wo hwe so nya cross any hutwa beat me ahan dan. You can do this online remotely. And also so yemfa into Yekutuku said yeah yebetimi ayede a follow and I say ya follow law no enti eno so no enti these are the major changes about this week in relation to COVID-19 no COVID-19 situation no this is the what do you call it this is the update aba and a visa application centers so Ghana be on the 5th of August. It's mesre p say ode wadjuban belo ya dakon esemi nyama na me ka kire say omatum hold on say from 5th of August no ubetimi afre me na yakọ process ni so biem na de ewo say ye no ye di yie ato yie ama e refre de e wonipa so enipa ne dɔɔso e bia na bia family so enti mesre p say bibi kire wadwena ode send me text me hu a me throw back sisi akra me gina enkofo fra na efre about other things and to be fair I'm sending a text message please text me tinipa ne send a text na no me no ka say abos ma sama nipa ne reply na che say so atwane nipa so ehu de o ye ne ho aha sisi a me ka say obi diska bi ko to my account me gina ha wa fra ama sisi no mama nipa no reply ama sisi ono so na sum idea adwo no enti na sane adwuma ne tie sebio enye easy baby aye twon we twon but obey the say akakosua no adwuma aye akakofa to ho so no enti e wo say ye adwuma na eden enso so e wo say obi ye aha sana etie adwuma more than a year fire service 24/7 asundwe pa ani ahoto unya bi da lawyer for adwuma enti oba koye lawyer no ma the warning e say obetimi aye say adwuma yi say obetimi pressure ne dia then by all means and Kofi say okona kosua law na eno ana no wawie you also have to learn about dealing with human beings, courtesy, respect, responsibility, and accountability. It's all part of it. Enti enye dwuma eda form sa say den Kofi hu no hu do ya no abotaya and if you say eda form eda form kra enti no e be strepi say wo hwe ya osusu ubetimi ahye program no wa wo frame patronya dia betimi afa medru critical stage I was set me concentrating hard now with me advise our clients obi a wetimi tune in bia so yakopon insure mu nyina mun share program na my enkrofo lawyer I'm still waiting for the program I must say my son share kakra until me bomodin na omo send me text no make us say ya na mo so me share mamo on my in my group I'm for every mubusebusa me until I will do the best that I can to share it with you. And you're easy. So your program now say you have to be doing this. Now sometimes so your concentration level goes out of the window. But we do the best that we can, and we have to do the best that we can so that people can also enjoy the live program. Because when something is live, there is something to it as well. So we will do the best that we can and share the program. Because inshallah, la ilaha Muhammadur Rasulullah. Abeyi nyame why ibe so ni ahye program ne sa enti no sana ye beye no sana etie enti no mo send me text ese mo sankan no bi guso a mo so me send ba enti no mo so mo sabe kamo de e na nkwa so ba sana etie enti no overseas visa centers no ebebie Ghana in particular from the 5th of August ana ADA AB enti no say o case where you are bo homodin na ye bo homodin na get in touch from the 5th na credit very important I'm so Wednesday so betimi idea a contact us also e be impobien visa application center in the UK almost so nyamiadom almost back but they are running a very limited service. They are running a very limited service. And that means he said, enye obiana ombetimi ehun. So your application na you book appointment, na book appointment ni wia na waye dey. Na watching until say oma beba back. Abeka chro say follow this link and book the appointment. Omo asa introduce policy bi because of the coronavirus. Oma ya bo mo nsa no se onsano no eye safe na se ye secured na e wo hono ma omo be use old ensano no mabo no to issue you a new visa application to issue you biometric card. Enti obi ohonoma yen friend say on samebo ni nsa no bi. Otewa obinya letter say our application has been approved. In fact, I've had few clients whose application has been approved without doing the fingerprint. Enti se wunua bi edne de aba na so anya fingerprinter. Menka say ade na wo de ese koye fingerprint. Ebia ono ne nsa no no mo boy no. They still have that information there. Enunti na ye ka kire ne say omenye de on samebo amomebo ne nsa no bi mo. But obi onoma e be ka kire ne say on sanye de on samebo ne nsa no. It make no difference. It makes no difference. Enti no ye ka se bebo anase memo a enye hwe. Ni nyina ne say enkrata na wo hwehwe no on saye de on sabeka. Na mpese take this commercial break kakra. Na medejima ho mebe 2 minutes. Na ye ba baka ene eye afutuo pa e memba beka magana for because aya on de am kasa asebui. Sabio me la adakon ensem to nkrofo a misua nyansa free mu pa. Na tambia no me de nkrofo abrabo etoto me de ho. Na mabusa me ho se asem wei atu nipa wei. E de na me meya ebi entome. Enunti maye me real eda hono. Enunti maye lasting power of attorney esoso eda hono. Ase dachi bi mpo se me yare mpo na mitimi make decision a obi a me trust no eso betu make right decision for me no say nipa na e be make a decision. Also insurance first na me nyi insurance ni but some sisi na nti me say no esa me life insurance makwa me life insurance masa ye home insurance said ye ya obi nim da akye asemo ene wo ya babawa wo ya brantie ugina so obi nim ekina asem. The Bible say kawunyame ewo omofrem so because obi ni ekina asem insurance and costo ahibia oye na said that honoma it gives you that security and also that peace of mind knowing say upon an event as a bibi beto no there will be something there to offer you a protection. Sabio odomako ebo wiase odi owuo eka abrabo ho se nyamimpo amwa ana se sabio se owu mpo ebefawa onim se wo life insurance ubenya eka ema odofo a omo akawachi we life insurance ebe take care of all these things enti mesre p etiefo yemfa kwa dwindwirim na yemfa nka ye hawo ho ehu behia me de ka menko de a ankobia enye bi because at the end of the day no you never know. And with life insurance said you say we free mu mpa we funeral die e be take care so ho enkofa ka emre ebusia anase wo ma na se wo gire anase wadofo enti yemo ye homoden na sa nema we yenye bi nto onchro wela mesrew ko pe wela chi ekwan na chiro bi to o ka obi se ade office me ba be wu ana masa you start dying from the very day that you are born. We are all dying anyway. E debi baby ano na e wasasi so eso te baako panyina bia me so na kan ansem oso obi adwene eboni onko kwase ya enti no the reality they say yet one you never know because unim echinansem unim da chiansem enti na emo ehomodin na yenye sade ne nto ye be take commercial break na ye ba be the second part of the program enti yesremo moye na yemo ye homodin na yenye de emre pi no yenye de yen take the right steps na yen tie program yi because update bia no ye de yes ye the beba
for how any say and a wooing justice and law solicitor said Bomadiana brand and your mumedi home como umbema a futu na say idea so to one more umbe bow no to one more immigration and answer nationality problems say a student application family independent application so pass it now kroma and now lawyer be no jina one name or court amount personal injury claims say employment landlord and tenant issue or housing issue family and divorce issues drafting legal document, will writing, renting and leasing shop, lease extension. Obina juicy can open so the mount. Any unia kawakuma to him now how you know to a trap. But more than any justice and law solicitors for Nkasa. All 7538969589 and I say 0207-738-5841. Bamodiana for justice and law solicitors na yenhwe kwanya yebe faso yebe boa. Obehum ewo Unit 35 Eurolink Business Center 49 Efra Road Brixton SW21BZ. Na kaisa we have Victoria Line to Brixton. Bus 2 337 415 432 689 and 690. Siwa St Andrew's Church Pastor. Sepa Emra Samudia baby here any justice and law solicitors.
Megafo, we yamanka, wow, die papa be our Ghana, and so a num no cry asantino, who send ya who bet manisika, saying Sissy what she mount. It's in a paradise city. Ya did this beautiful ultramodern city, Upper Tema, Community 25, Whooper Standard, Executive, Semi-Executive Quality Buildings, Yenny Paradise City, Yewa Home, it starts a dear brochure about Ghana, your payment terms no so, and a phone book call, Whooping self-finance, and as a mortgage, for Paradise City, away your telephone numbers, so UK, +447 908 475 802 US +163 621 92301 Paradise City. Yejuma pa amagana yefe ankasa. Megafo, we yamanka, wow, die papa be our Ghana, and so a num no cry asantino, who send ya who bet manisika, saying Sissy what she mount. It's in a yenny paradise city. Ya did this beautiful ultramodern city, Upper Tema, Community 25, Whooper Standard, Executive, Semi-Executive Quality Buildings, Yenny Paradise City, Yewa Home, it starts a dear brochure about Ghana, your payment terms no so, and a phone book call, Whooping self-finance, and as a mortgage, for Paradise City, away your telephone numbers, so UK, +447 908 475 802 US +163 621 92301 Paradise City. Yejuma pa amagana yefe ankasa.
Yekoya yasan aba yeda masipi ese muguso a mutie de yede ebremu we dey sorry ebimo enya notification ne entem enti wanya notification entem a ubetimi ayede asa akọ back na wabo eti na next week ebe make sure say before say start the program no na ya send notification everywhere said ya ubetimi start eti from the beginning na say real I can ho asem no obi asend bibia basisi ase Africa for the yesro real I ho asem but say ewo de yetwe mutan ye nyina ebewu obi ene opeso but obi apeso call heaven. Peter Tosh or say no man wants to die but every man wants to go to heaven. Now say Jesus cry no our ba so ba beji enkwa no at the age of 33 no wuye enti na se wowu amani din etimi atenase ama ye na enne baabi abeku bia no se ni din ewo ho de a say eni se yesuro wu na emom yemfa ne kre ena yeni ne kre na yema yenyamesom enya gidie wom na yenhye ye ho den because enya how longer obetena asase so ana eyi nhyira na emom de obeja na asase so sana etie Bible can plain we could share the book of Hebrews chapter 9 verse 27 or see etwase se nipa die Bible teaches us is very very clear that all human beings we are going to die at some point, and it is appointed upon men to die once. Into one day, whether you like it or not, whether we talk about it or not, obiara bewu na embum ebeye fese ubewu no ahyehyɛ wachi ubehyehyɛ wachi kama said ya ye twi ka bia cause she say we kama bibia eco smooth na enkofa problems bia ma enu ntina all the time no we advocate say enipa enya real ento hono obi busa say insurance me ye ne hefa insurance companies ne dey endorse it would be wrong to point out one and yes it will look like say I am campaigning for them but insurance companies dey banks ekra ono mo eye o bank no obetimi no makasa life insurance. Some of the banks they do life insurance as well. Obetimi akọ Norwich Union, obetimi akọ London, Liverpool, Victoria. There are so many insurance companies obetimi are getting in touch. Now also wetimi aye insurance at all. Life insurance is very, very important. Home insurance is very, very important. Eseni ni ebe bi at all no. And cost to be a life insurance, people pay about £7 a month. And you never know. And you can insure your life for about 150,000, 300,000, because upon that event, Oma yetimi diskanema Oma, anasa ukun, anasa wajere yetimi de ma Oma. Now, very strange. As Africa for one, we have problem with life insurance. So, me can the number of Asians are on your life insurance, and you'll be surprised. And to say, oh ya, naneba when you say kutofi, what one ya mama? I didn't go for the more common the more common. Yeah, the NSA, yeah, Juma 9 to 5, giddy, pam, now you no insurance, now you may bread, now you might be take over. No, so a Juma sa kim sa, no motor, no move, no so maba, because the same mindset now, and you pass it on from one generation to another. About time that we change our mindset. Do life insurance, at least upon your demise, your child will benefit from it. Also, upon your demise, your child will have or be in a position to be able to give you the befitting sending off that you may want. Do a will so that your will speak for you. No one can come in and tell you how you should be buried or how it should be done. Your will speak for itself. And it's very, very important. Your community, mansua eko kosuni ni eko kosuni na no aya yenhihye yechi ekofa problems na eba. And it's very, very, very important to say you be boy your homodin. Na sebio, yes, free other people, other cultures. Because Asians, I spoke to someone who do life insurance. Now, the way Asians do life insurance, you will be surprised. And very, very important. About health insurance. Health insurance is also another thing that is also very important. We can all see where the NHS is going. But say, health insurance, and also, you go to private, you get it done and out. Because I did be trained for 6 months. How many kuno? So health insurance, in some cases, they are able to speed it up. You go to private sector, it gets done as soon as possible. It saves your lives. And all these are ideas. Me feel say our community, me feel say our churches, they should invite people within the field to come and educate the people. It's not about just preaching the Bible into people's head and just will save Nipano. Save the person while he's also alive. Prolong the person's life by doing the right thing with them. And also the mekano no. Enti owo de edahoma obia. So because osroso bewu a no aka je so onko read the book of Hebrews chapter 9 verse 27. Owo de edahoma obia. Me no ka say e bedroom rebi meka mensa agumebo. Me policy and as me legacy. I'm going to be judged based on what I've done on this earth. It be so never no funeral insurance too. This is also something that you can put in place. And the okwa uchre say miwua mpesi esie me da say me pesi de da me da say miwua mo fa me call this funeral home. You can say whatever you want. And I'm even aware of a case. The funeral directors, they took the person back to Ghana. They stood there for the body to be buried before they boarded the plane to come back to the UK. Because the person, they don't want any family politics. Or say, miwua, munko see mo me papa, ekrum, baby see me papa. Funeral director say how much the ministry, a funeral plan, with pure insurance. They boarded the plane with the body, they went there to do what they had to do, and they boarded the plane back. Period. Obitiwa on tiase, obeka se nipa ne kire na ho. But if we are say we all have our choices. Maybe your choice may not be my choice, but you have to respect the wishes of the dead. And no dear a paramount. I always say this. And yet they will pay. Say nipa ne say me wua monshemia. It may go against my principles because I believe in burial. But the reality is that I have to respect the wishes of the dead. Simple. Do it. Enti sana etie. Enti say me call the second segment of the program, which is going to be about foreign divorces. Now, eye idea a bit confusing kakra, and it can be a bit controversial as well when it comes to foreign divorces. Because in some cases, kita foreign divorcer or the home office, they may accept it. No problem. Obviously, we beko almost say omunyintu. Enti akofa so much confusion. Aba. Enti media, I take the view say, you have to play safe. And how do you play safe? Now, medium fatu home be beba. Na yina yesua bibi efrim. I like giving examples because examples many tip adiasi. Examples. I like giving examples. Now, dentia me sabe kasa topic ya be simbi no. You know, it's very important say we discuss this. Say the be mun koye sa mistake be my. Entina anything. Sekase divorce eye paper anase nkrata so bi jai aware a ye de ma no a ekire se old marriage no aye de egu enti obese atimi aware biem na ye culture mu no baby a ye free no Ghana a ye free bibi traditional marriage anase customary marriage ye custom mu no ememe sisima eye fact. Enunti na meme timi ware more than one. But obade utimi ware ba akope. Enti se wo hwe our customary marriage certificate in eswa. Obun se there is a column bi wo ho. Sa column no be man side no ya chiro any other existing marriage. Any other existing marriage. That means there is a recognition. As a be man no say if there is existing marriage you cannot miss our review count. But ushe obane column na yenchro sa nemu yachro marital status spinster or divorcee. You have to choose one. It is a way your bar under our traditional custom law ne die. Ubeti aware bi ma just say waja aware anase onware da. Anase wukru ne wo ye widow. Anase widow. Enunti no yemre mu ne kire say uye customary marriage na upese wijaya because of say customary marriage eye informal marriage enya marriage you have done it through the civil law it's a informal marriage enunti no abusuafo ene abusua ana ehia abusua ne abusua ehia wiea na afi omakwa entam a ye fe na affidavit and as a statutory declaration ese adasing kwame ene ya eware abusuafo ye gina ho ebi ye ne gigina mu ane eware enu nti no monye de mon register aware no ema omo fair enough enti eba ne sana no ma ya affidavit atoso omo ya affidavit na no me de ko council ada AMA Kumasi City Council anase Accra City Council ene de fe ne AMA ene KMA Tomukwa na aban so edeninsa ashase. No a manner form of register of customary marriage. Oviano the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Justice akwakoje attestation akaho ekire se Ghana aban mudie yaji atum ekomrem. Na awari ni gua eno no what do you do? Ehona na eye problem no. Because of say marriage in itself no some marriage a customary marriage no a informal marriage in intino a informal marriage in intino emrane say ujaya sa informal ways na abefa so e de ajai enti abusuafo be say hie bi na bema no e de oba ne nsan koma no na omo de aware no ai de aba na wie na eba na wie a abusuafo asa kantam omo kantam wie a no mo say they call AMA and I say KMA and I say KCC and I say ACC eho ese aware na de ba ye be ye na say agu enti na mo so wonya de mo mfa nko aban mu ni am form of dissolution of customary marriage. Now on second dissolution now the question is it recognized in the UK? Enti ye nanu pi aware omo ejomo tradition ejidinti omo ye traditional marriage na omo ye traditional marriage ni wie ye no ama say na aware negu for one reason or the other aware de bi am kan so asem we eye contract etimigu at any time enti aware negu a the question is say ayana ye nanum pi ejidi say aware no ye ware wo fie enti agudia enya ye mfa nkofie na ye nkogu no enti se nya fie nkrata na ni nyina esiwa that is fine and the Ghana law there sana etie was satisfy the requirement into o Ghana na de ko baabia no doubt ye begiatum na emmom ye free bibi conflict of laws no normally comes about as a result of the principle of sovereignty. Sovereignty means he say every country omo emra omo de ehihye omo niema na emrom de hihye omo niema ne se omo mra omo beye no eno na etumpon eno na eye paramount eno na eye emrem otumfo eno na ediso opimso eno na chese eteki president enti bibi te say customary divorce no o de be kromu anoma ekromu a law ekromu amra ana ebedi temi say ombeji atuma na so omunyi ntum enye Ghana law because UK law no at the moment is in conflict with Ghana law and it's a conflict of laws no and where a law in one country is in conflict with the laws of another country baby who make a decision no and I say baby who pese who use sa de no sa a home run ana ebe prevail and when it comes to conflict of international laws in this case UK law and ebe prevailing and yemfa say wako Ghana wako akoye customary divorce ediaba what the backroom one unfortunately UK can fail to recognize it. UK will not tell you say it's invalid, no, because under Ghana law no it's valid, but they will tell you say they will not recognize it. Now the America before I say about the main answer ne say Ghana no say oh yeah customary marriage you can only dissolve it through customary practices of the land. Untimi enfanko court enko start a divorce petition to get a divorce certificate in Ghana. You make it that clear. And he said, "Oko court impo na ukoje offense confirmation of dissolution of your customary marriage. It has been obtained through informal means, any formal means. Because formal means, you issue divorce petition and you go through matrimonial causes act to get a divorce certificate." And he said, "Oh, customary marriage, that's why you divorce. That's why they call Ghana. But it's also confirmation of dissolution of customary marriage. And no, a criminal for they can still refuse to recognize it. And I want to very careful. Na yen shenenso. And no, young fan say, on sanka certificate to the back room wa. Omo tia culture say omo en recognize it. Adentina omo en recognize it. They can tell you say they will not recognize because of section 46 subsection 2 of Family Law Act 1986, and you can go back and read it. Mimpese making too much about it because say Home Office for I shall see you use our law no and they messing for up. Family Law Act section 46 little 2 1986. Now a dear asem na sa Family Law Act no eka. Je eka ne say section 46(1) say uye divorce in a foreign country. Na say divorce no, it went through court proceedings. Any a criminal for a susubejiatu. That is section 46(1). Now, oko section 46(2). Dear Ekane say uye divorce in a foreign country, otherwise by court proceedings, which our customary marriage, certificate via benye divorce certificate biano, it has been obtained otherwise by court proceedings. A criminal for say they can only recognize it on Bejia Tuma. Jesus and Yemen and Babebobosi, it applies. One of the parties to the divorce is a national of that country, which in this case, a Ghana. And what's a party on we divorce? Nessa Baku free Ghana. 2. Tama omuye divorce na parties Baku kra NT UK hanamo. 3rd, Tama yedi divorce certificate our already ban a way I would do divorce certificate na parties atina Ghana example for 12 months before say our yeja to me say ego. And it's our 3 conditions we went me and satisfy. That means say okoye Ghana divorce certificate and I say uje divorce no Ghana a kromo for there is a risk as a omo engine to me. Everybody saying ana it's me banesa. Now case mienu and I say me bi abamanima, to be honest, you're very sad. Now sometimes aswording ana emane basa. Case bako amede yem fato home because of your human confidentiality nti. Anybody bi wo ho a e wo se medisie. And I say any me go too deep because of confidentiality. And I saw the mamenfanya example. Say waba la adako aba be seek advice. We shia oba a ono aye n'adwuma e wo Ghana. Wo de akwa kwahye oba na dwunu mu se wo de na eba abrochire. Ana yenim se de ekro mu ositie. Se yenya ti abrochire a na yate ada. Na yete woni yehwe wani. De bia fonko akosi sen, ana akosi sen, ana akosi sen, ana akosi sen. Obema pressure sa. Neni pay yaba. Eni pay wa marida. Or the divorce certificate aba. Oji divorce certificate ne ba no. Naturally say divorce certificate no ya so in the district court of ABCDE. Nemom, it has been signed by a judge, but me scrutinize here no. Na say ni formal marriage no. Na a customary marriage. And under Ghana law no, say your customary marriage untimi enye de untimi enko through court proceedings under Matrimonial Causes Act to get a divorce. And therefore, the person had to do customary divorce, even though it went to court for certification or dissolution from the court. And to Obanam see there be under section 46(2), this will be a problem. Can you prove yourself? We are Ghanaian. Yes, what's me prove? We are Ghanaian. Can you prove say 12 months before the pronouncement of the divorce? No, now only Obane to Ghana. Can you prove say none of you were living in the UK? The answer was no. Me manafutu say look, what the choir application na Home Office say any akro oni akro no say onim sa law we a obetumi akotwe aba e de refuse. Me kan ye anye nipa ne de or the call baby foforo ekohu lawyer foforo ese onyema no. Esa lawyer foforo enye de enyema no. Lawyer ne ye application you refuse you. Asema me kan no, that is exactly what the Home Office said to refuse the application. You refuse the application, or say by but unfortunately, the law is the law. The law cannot change unless Parliament make another law and change it. Now me pointing it out. I say me obaye me catch you say ni. Me can't went so anti ana ama owam etuko. So asma me kan and one SEO and two fees a dear pan meet me I found meet me and yes shame found say what promise will be so near Barbara actually the way you be a jay at war hell because of when TNT I must say ni panaka Ghana ama bibia ye basa many pan and non credential Jemianum bi so aware okromu a omo aware no sabio eduru ba bi na aware no enkoso biem enti aware na gu aware ni gu ye no waye customary divorce certificate inse so be seek advice ese me ba betu anamon we say na e wo se me ye no enipa no en seek advice obeba no betua consultation fee of £80 no o se ne boarding and on no ni bibia owia wo de aba without seeking advice enipa no etwa plane ticket akọ Ghana twice okoye okohia enipa no oba back okoya oni nipa no ekọ ware ye oba back wa frɛ age list of documents ni nyina obetena lawyer anima once again divorce certificate no a customary divorce certificate. That means it is not valid because Home Office for no any divorce certificate into they will not recognize it under section 46(1) and 2. And therefore no plain take it any penny try ayekwa twice. And to say any pay plain take it to twice no and cost so crown about £1,200. That is being generous. And to can between £80 or pay. I'm going to seek his advice no the right thing. I can plain take it in kwa we try twice. I cost a minimum of £1,200 no. And in kwa save some money no. £80 no $3,000 ni munehwe. Sema can you be save? Can you be save £1,120? Sika obe spende transportation fee, ni nyina hotel fee, ni nyina kra yemfa mai. Se nipa na boka no. Afe na oba be ne corrections and send na osade aba ameye application no. Look at the time yes I waste on this. Enti no MRP no ye besre mo. Se u tu anamon a. Men dwene se u seiska. Aya bi umre sade ne hye wo ma no. Ese mi seiska. Bantama bafo ne kan asem. Oso obi asika hye obi botom. Na de hye obotom no wo anyi amfa nye bibia. Obi be de anya bi. Na mesema anyi me de amfa nye bibia. Obi be ye de anya bi. Obi seek advice from the beginning, no. Oba cause damage. What cause damage in every, no? At that point, no. And when na oba be seek advice. And no, it costs you more to do the damage and seek advice. Go back, do the corrections before you actually do the right thing. Enti yebe semu pi. Me adia mesua ewo kromu a. Se odi amane kwhye okon a. Se obeyi ohu pa na obrem pa. And you kind of entanglement. If you go and you entangle yourself, you will see how painful it is to get yourself out of a situation. Now, a crumon so yasem toa unu nyami o. Did am kasa asem we. Lawyer Darko me si kromua. Asem toa unu nyami. Say obi spending 1 minute of his life or his time even to listen to you krana de nyami ase. Because one chiro krana wo po bimpo. Aka wasema chere no you being wasema chere no. A chromo if any therapy. You have to go and pay money to talk to someone. Talking therapy. Enti yenuanom yesremo. Yemo ye homodin. Ma bibia ye mfa nhia adwene mu se money sika beja wako. Sika wunya bia dibi. Di ne sika mu se wadi. Because at the end of the day no and wenti na ye bre. What? Because sebio obi na ka anasem. Papa bi si so ekromu ya na wo fie na me nko two details na wo fie heater kro beso asiso no heater kro beso asiso no on beso heater o se ne boarding na ode ne dan empo han wo bia wa ka kire wo se o ba fa coat bra adan na obi be han dan so ba o mfa coat mra Adaya, also you are not prepared to turn on the heater. Nansen ya mete, yes, we move from pneumonia. A dear benko na penu wiase. A dear basic can kwana wope. Enti yenuanom. yempe sika sebio yempe sika nyansem baby a was spend baby so save because e wiase no wo be peni ma bebregu o ana mekan no owuo ni nua ene yare susu nua ene ohia anase ne kora ene ohia enti yemo ye homoden esese ye tu anamo a ye ntu anamo pa where we need to spend we must also make sure say we spend the right way, we spend the right money, we spend said yes be ban faso amai sisi aye ken Mr. Falco to bra we ko ebian ko so hitesi so anke save no sisi a we ya wokoi ni sika obe bre ya wo nya ye nyina no eda ho na obi kan King Solomon kan asem o senkanfo nwoma the book of Ecclesiastes o se de be ne ya ne se ne bre chi nyina no obewu na kwase bia ba bedi na ade no ahye mrafo ama ne ma Solomon kan asem we the book of Ecclesiastes because uwu a ewiase anase samai 6 foot no ewiase ni ma be pay ye nyina ra untimi mfanko uye lucky a ane de 1 pound bi anase 1 cedi bi eto adaka ni mo se kwadwei jisika we na udru kwan so na se susukom dewa wo de atonso ano ene ma be pay ye nyina na he na ade ko omfanko ba bia enti yemo ye homoden where we need to spend and do the right thing. Let's spend and do the right thing. On yeti kromo blood pressure e ku Ghana for pa obeti Ghana ni boys we twahwe we kokoma owu blood pressure nko a ye put unnecessary pressure on ourselves GP cry yinkobi blood pressure machine cry ne bi ne efie ana ye dey measure your blood pressure and they say wutie me a do me a favor blood pressure machine it doesn't cost more than £50 to be nefesi fee would you once a week every Sunday just put it there and measure your blood. Said ya bibi ko wronga ubetime seek advice then you do something about it. Enti ebesrepi momo homodin na yenye sa these things because it save lives. You know me I was forced ye pushing me ankasa na me call GP. Na me nim say I was overweight. My wife pushed me mama call GP or no the book appointment no and no saw me inside me call e me say me ma dey ya so odin me kan ho bi. I am no exemption, no excuse whatsoever. Into your banner with me a ukunu enkwa force no so na so na twe no never ne ko GP no ko ye MOT eti bibi ko wronga e wetimi atu ho na mo se je ya enye too late blood pressure machine to be ofie measure it just look at it so ni nyina no eboa so blood pressure dey cause go and see your GPs and see what can be done because you better not know say yenya ho hwewo and say abafa ya dwini no onipa kokoma that's it dead obete yesu obi ewu Ghana so de anase Ghana for or unfortunately obi wu ya ne pebe ye di ahye no ne pebibi di ahye nobody die from you know what do you call it natural cause that de bia no ye probi ne di ahye no de bia so e ma ne de hye omo abrewate di baabi adwene ne ho edi ni hia no na sebio kwase bi ejina ni baabi no abi na no osabrewa ye beyi na sa abrewa no anko obeyi a anko tihiem abrewa no anko obeyi a anko tiyariem abrewa no anko obeyi a enyo sana anko kunwo obi osa mindset ni bi Nyankopon and deliver say any pan of course or mental health issues oti wiase bibia de kwhye beyi boni ana eyo wakasa no show abrabom nebusa say where did you go wrong, what decisions have you made in your life, and until I get you to that stage that you are, and what can you do to better your life rather than wasting your time thinking about say beyi na eyo melo yadako beyi ntimi nyame because me nyini say beyi bitimi ayeme abrabona mebo me na say mama ni bre na me bo me bra na nsi mi yie na nsi mi mayi na obi obe mi bi nsi ni yie rather than say me ba ko hye beyi I will not give Baye the credit. Maybe being man succeed. That means I've done something wrong. That is the reason why I did not succeed. And I will be forever be looking for solutions. What can I do right next time so that I succeed? This is how I play my game. And therefore, it is important that we all do what? We all stick to it and do the right thing. Because at the end of the day, you know, you need to know the law. Unim law now, go and seek advice. Because if you seek advice, now lawyer catch you say, you say, faha, men faha, you say, now or chow, nasa oye nasa ye ya. And also so no, what the credit back on my baby yana. As a bay for na, a year, entina a yana. Come on. Entina a very important. As a chroma dear, before so be to an amobiano. Seek advice. Because who seek advisor? A bow, a wakwan be brazo. Who seek advisor? A beer quine mount. And my doing be so a ye. And to mess remo. Me mamma getting your say, who could try £80 consultation? Nah, a waste of money. It's never waste of money. In fact, it can save you money. Because if you go and you make the mistake, and also blood pressure kosoro, what you crebe say kunwaka on. So, opa lawyer ne on spell. Because oko damage bibi na oba, there is more work to it. And it says me charge you 1,000 to me charge you £2,000. At that point, you know, what getting in our boom, also, ubetria, as I can say, bin tree bin kanwana. Is that what we want? And to the message, my young cause damage to ourselves before we seek professional advice. Let's seek professional advice before we start anything, so that you know where to put your feet. You know, 2 examples I'm the there are so many examples meet mediama, and you'll be shocked, you'll be surprised. And you know, among for your mistakes need baby. I feel lawyer no, and I do 12 o'clock on phone no frail. And I do 2 a.m. no frail. Now when to me I'm fat, no ya could baby. Oh frail lawyer no cry on fat, lawyer no could serious. Meaning blood pressure and echo through. Lawyer no what then baby green on. You need to ask yourself, say you need to do what is good for you. You need to do what is right for you. Don't make those mistakes. People keep making them. And now, you're home now you're making the right decisions. There are also be a European law. Instead of you can see, you know, European regulations and because of the withdrawal agreement in it, you're free Europe in him. Now you're free Europe in him, that means from 31st of December 2020. Therefore, coming 1st of December, 1st of January, you know, what it is, they say, European applications, more filing, more yere, more mass, or major in mono. And I say, Uti Chromo ampo, na say, Okowari European year, it will come to an end. Untimi any European law, so any visa. That means he said, Ukruna Washiano. No. And I said, Ojira Washiano. Say, Oye European citizen, Nasukita, indefinite leave to remain. And I said, Ukita settlement scheme visa. That means he said, it was a Oko Ghana. And Oko apply ABBA. Just British people, Omo ADA, Ekita British passport, and Asum Kita indefinite. And the same rules will apply to you. And he said, oh, worry European ni. And I said, oh no, baby, oh, my imagination be warrior. Any anamono, Tunisia. Never application ni too before 31st of December. There is nothing to show, say, UK government, Air Kwakoma extension, and I said there's going to be further grace period. And the best will be so per se your application, more ya warrior na, our rain cartons and hunsen be before so be your crowd, kuhun lawyer be. Lawyer of your choice. Said Ladako, Mina Bamwa, Minya time amount. May go through, make sure never be brainy so. Said ya, uncle ye mistake. Said ya, Obaya, no application, you meet me at the idea, at their tomb amount. And he must repeat more modern book appointment. Me jina phone so, Emeka say lawyer, me kwa your application, Minya said, I mean, say, me pacho, Mom, yes, I did the munyai, because here mouse say chance, no. Ya busy pa, a juma guyeso, left and right. And he begin a phone so na se be isa concert na say juma no why the baba ya mai obi antimi nya mai. I'm not saying it in a rude way, but I'm saying it so that people who are doing this, you know, they come to their senses so that they stop. Because Sancroft na never could baby akose o eselo ya na me friend kra wo mfi me enye se wa friend no mfi no bra na betena nanim o betena nanim a obenya nto wase no wa go through na wa kyerɛ de ɛsɛ woyɛ because wo tu fie na sɛ wo kyele lawyer ne metena adwumam na me fa mema free de na kyerɛ sɛ law school na so mfa so ne sɛ dabi ɛsɛ so ba sɛ bi yɛsi tua bills na yɛsi enya bi na yɛdi tua yɛ bills na sɛ bi yɛsi timi move on in life enti yɛbɛsrɛ pi enye sika bia na yɛdi sika bi wɔ hɔ no ma ɛwɔ sɛ wo so spend enti no sana abrabɔ no ɛtie ni nyina yɛ abrabɔ mu emu ensem na abo 1:05 ene yedi dwumadie no em say ye nche ko say na me hye black mani abre pa bet na e wo say me ye ene show ene me wo fa pa ene yedi no oko 6 foot under yesie no me no ka say yesie na wie me tie nyina me nya update na I was contemplating whether to do the show today or not to do the show na me dwene ho a metimi so no de nkote ase a ko be ka say David go ahead and do the show because media me free mu na embom omo mu di machi no omo na ombe hia moa enti no boa wo mo because oyame ofa sebio me na di me oyame ofa enso na me ni di agro oye obi a chese oye very down to earth person media I will forever remember him na ewiase de obi ane de ye de kai no na me de be kai ne pa de bia me de kai no me de kai no in a good way me de sere me ne to dami se de ni tua no a board game na me ne to dami na wache me 1 na wache me 2 na wache me 3 na ojobu me ball raw obe ro dami ne so because amamra na ewo ho no Asante Newtown abontin so asem na me ken me wo fei ye fe ne Oscar Abe I fe ne Kwaku Mensa area ho de ne mra ne Oscar Bay sa na obi afre no na ye to da mi na o jobu me akraketo wadwene ye sei me ball raw ana minya vim ana mete kabaro mete kabako ma tika ne mienu ma tika ne miensa na mde ne ko 4 ma body 5-3 na area ho de omo fe ne kwatore kwa raw omo si ma come back mi frechire aba abeche no enu ntina eso mane hro da me so because ono so bebo me raw de am hro so ti me bo ne kwatore ka raw no area ho for ekosa anwea eni nsuo ono so oye obi a sebio oye lovely guy despite say wanyini sen ye nyina no yenya kasa ya amamre ni ntino ohro da me so ewo ye nyina ye nim eno na ekire me say oye very 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 humble guy you know che say all the time in kasa but se de owuo ede ne nsa so mu no enkwa entimi nye owuo abefa ne ko enne ana yesie no yesie na wie but me dwene ho anam se David ote ase a ko be ka se menya de menye show yi intene show yi meye na me de idea yi me de akai no Kwaku Mensa Oscar Abe na yeto da me so no keka nsem bi na me kaya na me sere na we de me ba be share some with you ti on ka se nipa de wote wa ya de pa na yen kai wo ewo emra papam na o ka nsem bi na de bia mo to na be simpia na me sere ose ayinka yiri bema ebewu ana ne yiri suro no o ka sansem na me sere sa ayinka yiri bema ebewu na ne yiri suro no na osa to da menesa ose abioko akraketu enye ska na ye panyini ya na oyobia oye very lovely guy but ye said ye ensan ye no ensu ntimi nye ana de ensu so ye no ensentimi nye me mani demri fedue me bompae ese nyankopon e mani baby papa entina nyame emfa ne kra ensie entietiefo yedamasipi ye na yenya adepa ye ni asempa na echirefo no so enkaye emfansere teacher bi kana sem o se wan kai mansu a obekai masere me de tembia no mekai no asere o se ayinka yiri bema bewu a na ne yiri suro no abioko o se akraketu enyeska na ye panyini ya Oscar Abe demri fedue nyame emfa okrensie until we meet again ewodie edawoma ye nyina na ni sa wo kososo no o ka kosiesie baby papa e de atwe ye nyina nyame enhyiraw no fa crazy enti no ye fa nwum yi ntwam na fa ye mbie phone lines no obi wa question a ono so betimi idea yi afre Hello, we got our first caller on the line. You are live on Facebook. What's your name? Pacho did say Nakasa free.
Pacho, your family Nana Kwame Nakasa free Battersea.
Nana Kwame from Battersea. Nana Kwame dear na beat me ayamane.
Pacho lawyer Matthew when any first time Matthew Yamisha watch it in the room. Yamisha papa. Na me program issue kaka me problem is me na me broadcaster and I'm saying international journalist make it to Kwame Bri. Na me ba ha be mu last year November. In fact, omama me visa no October. Me di woman to organize me ba be mu. Me ba no November ne mu na after Christmas na mu na Korean COVID no so issue start here. Enti no ema it is so be say western visa where they obetumi I extend it. Ema me truck ma home office COVID immigration officers no. Just 3 days ago, and I me who message said not to send email say me mom me GW number and na be me Jimmy Bisano and after so time almost time for my passport no ase and me telephone my memfa and send you. In fact, the nya some almost send me na check not to say just recent time no my confused you want so no me pese ka nya mistake e wa ha. Enti no o ye program yams no my friend the education bi o ho a obetum dia boa me based on the issues see ano na me hu na me hu office na mama ba na eno abedi nkuta ho.
Okay, not a problem. I'm say the first thing no ebeye COVID extension na we apply for no. Ebia kwan na offer so apply no. O send email and answer o chro letter.
I me send email.
Okay.
Almost like what I'm sending email.
Oh, very good. Okay, basically information I'm more requesting a standard information I was say with them GWF number no will make it easy for them to identify you because a unique reference number. And it's a email na say without GWF number now it can be very difficult because you'll be surprised to say Ghana for you this is a papa. A dimit is a Kwabena Boateng. Okay, one country. My phone some mobile 10 and I also.
Okay.
To the point is say obi visa ba my friend wrong person catch and say the visa ba. Or kasa the Moses say no no. That confusion can happen. And you say oya ne sana e money easy for them to identify it. Also no it will make them know say you are not absconding and you are not living here because you want to live here because of the COVID-19 situation. Said there are unya bad immigration record. And you know, I will say a home being here, as will provided that information. And at the time of for telephone number, whenever there is any update, they send people updates. So, for example, it was aiming say by 31st of July, there Kabibia be okay, I'm be a free crumwa, or be a free crumwa. But see, I can plain into enti no obede akọ enti 30th of July yana government decided policy about say oh yema grace period up to the end of August ebi ebedru ode na nneema mu aye kama kakra ba covid kwa na esa akosoro asasha se ekosoro bi enti my gut feeling is say it's very possible say August ni mpodru a ombesa de bia masa aka ho enti with details ni wo mo no ma aya eboa in the sense say omo enya adwene bi wo mutiri mu say wa shada say opeso bumra ne so.
Okay.
Number 2, also can be say opese ebia if there is a way for you na eno there I would suggest to say bia anka be book appointment na waba na ya tena say nya show circumstances nya more possibilities and options. The entire make us asem I am glad to say what him say obi wo ha wotie obeka say hey ebia lawyer no penisika agenti no so omra no sebio ensem bu wo ho a untimi nka ne bedwam ensem e ka ne kokoo mu no so ho ana sebio obi nkofa ne bre obi nkofa na brewa enkogina abonten so say odware no
of course
ne ho nye kra na so aboda mu mpod ni be fi no abigare no tiyen nsem nyina ne ka ne bedwam enti am de say what Mr. Batters into would offer no ka Batters na now they are code na ye hu say wine no abefi ni edi fi nkomo.
Right after the program, no, let's start so that Tuesday be possible. Anaka Tuesday, my baby share anaka. Me documents say your baby share so that me home will be me access to me na.
Not a problem at all. Why? Yada CP say also so what take it time now afraid. Okay, thank you. Okay. Say na ye be okay. Ye be amatro for nothing. Say question and I say anything also betimi aba. Na basically also abana yetimi idea answer mo once it must send text messages yen share see betimi read me answer bia. Lawyer, my question is if you get your papers through your husband. Okay, yeah, say more. Okay, I say lawyer, if you get your papers through your husband, he is working in this country, you just give birth and not working. Life is very difficult and wants to apply for child benefit. Am I qualified for the benefit? Okay, child benefit. Akrabia ya woni okromua. Say akra no ehoye enko ade a akra no qualify for child benefit. And I said maame and papa no say mo hoye na say mo visa no you have recourse to public funds. Yes, you can claim child benefit any problem. And you know se papa ne so ho ya ono so timi claim child benefit. What's papa no enye adwuma? Oh, he is working in this country. Yes, say oye adwuma okromu a I assume so ono so ne ho ye. And by all means, or your husband, you can make application for child benefit. That is not a problem at all. And you know, ubitimi aye. So if he said there's something else that you want to ask her, ubitimi atai poaba. And yes, sir, also so ubitimi aye die afre. Number 07538 969 And you know, say they can win your car now also was pendibi wati. Your Mr. Ishon on also Eboha, Mr. Ishon Amway products and on say different things. I'm say above model also so ubetimi I get in touch with him. On also so ubetimi abwa in terms of health and beauty. Ubetimi afreno, ubetimi idea abwa ewo kwan so. And your number did jumano 07538 969 589. Also betimi afre and about half past pepe be the jumano ebeba na wie amanfo bebre so send text messages yenhwe ana a difficult because we read way or try phone call ana also share comments so eba no amanfo ejeja questions bebre into the yenhwe which ones e betimi calling up I betimi ready I dey answer amam. At the same time, so no, opeso fra osu betimi idea afre. So what question apeso busama obi kra na o de betimi afre no busama nipa no. Enti eguso a ye twem. Ye nyina so na meko messages ni mu na ene so na screening it down. Na me read it.
Stop.
Right, here back so at the question about or say lawyer, please, do you have to do something again if they grant you indefinite leave to remain as a family member? Indefinite leave to remain, say you were two types. Say you granted under the old scheme. Yatro visa so permanent residency there. That means you have to apply for settlement scheme or indefinite leave to remain as a family member. And therefore, if it is the case, SSMO indefinite leave to remain under the settlement scheme, Nidia, you don't need to do anything. Nemum, say you are granted under the EEA immigration regulation, Nidia, and you have to do what? Upgrade it into settlement scheme visa or pre-settlement scheme visa. Entienia sana etie Apostle Inshiraba Akwesi. We are sure set my answer or question or idea among. Yenya bano aside or say also the about lawyer can I invite someone if I have 5 years EU visa as a family member? Yes, you can. Name say we invite ni panesa omra. It be depend on relationship with the person who invite no. And generally speaking, yes, ubetimi invite ni pano, but it will be treated under British immigration law for visitors under paragraph or rule 41 of Appendix FM. And no nentino ayana e woni di hia pa ne say ubetimi convince the entry clearance officer no e say enipa ne ba obesai akọ eno na tembia na ana eye problem ana omunyini say nipa ne ba obesai akọ nti eye important so we make sure say you have the right documentations to convince the entry clearance officer that when the person comes, the person will leave at the end of his or her visit. Nti ubetimi aye sa ade no pacho obiaba mama yemfa nipa no na yentie de ono so ede breye ene anopai. Hello, good morning, and I say good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm Pacho Hane Kase.
Pacho, your friend Joe, my friend Wembley.
Hey, Joe Wembley. When you Juma Chapa or Bread Joe? Why are they? I mean, sure, I know what you say.
I mean, sure, I'm going to answer.
Yeah, don't say.
Pacho, let me say, me a family member of a EU citizen. Now me resident permit. And so, me also settled status. Through the EUSS now. So me call say European countries now. Do I need to obtain a visa before me call now to see any bra and free mono to see some me call European countries maybe do I need a visa? Bear in mind say me European cities me European we no sponsor no to see a jai do I need a visa? The question on.
Okay, so see, what Jaya, you are no longer a family member of the European national because the marriage, you know, and no, am I a family member? And once the marriage is cut off, you are no longer a family member. That is the first thing from the first place.
Okay.
Secondly, say a very good question, Webusano. Say, Uji EUSS now, which is European Union Settlement Scheme visa now. Sa visa no, it has been given to you under British immigration law. And therefore, no, it is not a passport or a visa to European country. It's got no link to European Union and free movement. Pacho de make what you say. And no, obi a waji EUSS ni bia no. Sa visa no, it does not give you right to enter another European country. Nembum se wukita permanent residency and as a residency card, it gives you that right because it has been issued under European law.
Okay.
Enti sana akwa ye. Enti na say ye ya be free mu. Se ye free mu no so kita permanent residency as a family member. Now say you are still a family member, you are still married, then under European law, no, yes, you can exercise free movement of persons, goods, and services. And therefore, you don't need a visa. And even that, I have always advised people to get a visa. Why? Because I have a client about 4 or 5 years ago. Now, or call Denmark, or free one, or call Italy, and send all back. Now, a job will fair muno. Now, it is not worth it. Only new queen and amo, or get a marriage certificate. Because my catcher says, only new queen and am, look at a marriage certificate, there any problem. Or say, David, a job me fair muno. I don't want to go through that again. Because immigration officers, no monim law, tell law, I say. Oba call me shada crap print law ne mano. Also do Italy, or the man I want to touch baby cry. One read the no. Oh, Abia Brofo cry one tea. And to the other didn't come and so read.
A punching cake.
A punching cake. So, and you know, say, pass him, now pesa headache, no. Was about where the coach to Jan. Ya China coach na one side. No one is offering her explanation. Coach the 2 year, and our dear Buffon or Connor know what is going on. So, into a hassle woman, and some of which lady will say she cannot travel without a visa. I'm not saying, look, but my husband is European. This is my husband. This is my marriage certificate. UK has recognized this marriage. I've been issued with European visa. My lawyer has given me this notes about European law. I say, I can't not talking baby. One shot in a cry. And send up an Okobus and a supervisor. Or in the only hey, no. Okobus and supervisor say, the woman is right. And send on Manako. And it's our headache, no, you don't need it. And what I will say, they say, Schengen visa, if at all possible, if you are going to go to Europe, now or after we've come out, come and see Justice and Law. We will do successful application for you for Schengen visa. Now what's media court? Now what's my job? Peaceful.
Okay, and the member,
yeah, that was CP, Brad Joe. Brad Joe, Mr. Shareholder, you're talking Kappa.
Any come, live, yeah.
Can't come, you go, ne baba. Any cocoa, yeah. Cobra. Yeah, so yeah, that was CP. Opese ofra osu ubetimi ayede. Okay, we say the question about yenhwe no. Em say yenu aba ne say the question fufuro by I'm getting lost here. Or say I saw something about rent. Yenu aba ne say about back with another question. Say hwe me abetimi asa post to amame na who posting amount for so post no na call form. Okay. Or say the benefit I mean is help for rent. Okay, you are asking whether you can apply for benefits with the help of the rent. Okay, basically, so what's the chromua? Now say owner of family, more low income. By all means, you can contact the benefit people and tell them about your rent, your outgoings, your circumstances, and they will do their own assessment. And if you qualify, they will give you rent. They will give you either they will pay the full rent or they will pay part of the rent for you. So by all means, it's worth, checking it out. At the same time, you can go to just Google this, eligibility for housing benefits. Go to government website. They will ask you a series of questions. Put all that in, and once you do, they will, and you do calculate. They'll be able to tell you whether you qualify, and if so, how much they are prepared to pay for you. And by all means, you can also do that to work out the eligibility. Alternatively, you can contact Justice and Law solicitors. We may be able to assist you if there is time. Basically, so that you know where you stand in that respect. And obviously, the question about good afternoon, lawyer. I am here and I want to seek for divorce. And do I have to go to Ghana? If you say you are here and you want to seek for a divorce, it may depend. Our require any say traditional marriage, any customary marriage. Yes, you can petition the court in the UK. Ghana no crown. Yes, you bet me several documents on him in Ghana, and it's always advisable to speak to your husband and get her approved to get her consent so that the divorce can go through smoothly. Because so when you consent, sometimes I process long, and I would suggest to say, unene bekasa na so munyi na mugye mu hotum na chi yenima mbetimi aye divorce no as quickly as best as you can to get it out of the way. Said you be abenya na hotone na so ndwie enya sase so a se moye your friend say court divorce your friend cap 127 cap 127 divorce ni bia eno no divorce certificate ye green and white na eno no ubeti aye divorce without going to Ghana under Ghana civil law under order 65 eno no utimi ema o lawyer to me by way of an affidavit and as a power of attorney now we gine mama obetimi agine mama no ye divorce na ma na chese bibia akoso kama na say eye cap 127 marriage no because we divorce now you can only do it through court proceedings and to oya court proceedings na say bane sana aya omoye de say divorce certificate no ye jitu wo kromua because it has been done through court proceedings and under section 46(1 Family Law Act of 1986 it is automatically recognized in the UK, so you will not have any problem. No or answer no. So if you say you are not satisfied with the answer, by all means you can type away and come back with more stuff. So if you say you are satisfied, then I will move on to someone else. I brought my brother's daughter with adoption process, but she misbehaved and I sent her back to Ghana. It's been more than 4 years now. I want to bring her back. What do I do, please? Ayasemo and Kramaba, Omubima Swan Ding, what can she? I won't you know. Afe okogana na kakra kone ni wia afe was ma change me akra papa na osabe ma pressure until I feel your pain but at the same time, you know, let's see what we can do for you. A bit dependent one kasa o nationality. Say uye European near age no 21. Say ukita British passport and I say indefinite unye di 18 a problematic. And untino a adoption child, you know. Minim if your adoption child ne so edi kamihunfie na anke beboa pa. But all that I will say ne say oye under 18 na so ye British and so kita indefinite leave to remain. Fine. Onye ni 18 a obetimi asaye edi na babiem. Say ukita European passport and no de akrani di 21 ana oye adult enti eno so obetimi asade naba. But before I can give any specific advice, you know, I may hear more information to be able to give you specific tailored advice. Pachobi so bala ene so yemfano na yenhwede ono so edebai. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
The entire my friend say me ma wo ya akokese no obusua.
Yeda wase, ebusua so da wase.
Wa hye wo den. Na se din no man tini yi a wo se Oscar na kwaku mensa.
That's right.
Ene ma ya de.
Oscar Bay.
Me fa me kra NCA na me se odini sunsun be ba betai wachi so ama obie bibie be yebuso ne yesan na be yi ana ya mbacho mubuso asem kaka mbacho ma meti ase
me ma meti ase in fact me ma me di 73 this month
good na chese wonu na agina wanam eye sa no ma nyina nyame enhira no nyame ema na hoden na onfantena seda na menim se nyanwo so 70 a year na chese obeto ne nkwam nti no waya de pa na lawyer enye ni panyina wiase ezese yehu se yen ya ye radio no papa no ho do no bia ne wo fanim pon ene ye sie no a wo gina radio se wanya update no obe gina radio so sabio e kasa mo ho do nti ene o de kasa kanya sa ko sinifie e tie ni suwa e bo abubu nti lawyer mo ene yo
Medawasipi. Thank you very much. Ebusian so dawasi. Mo wish mo send wishes nyina so yeda masipi mo so nyankopon hira mo. Ye be shedden we will move forward. You know sana ewiase no etie me de nusen kote ase a obeka si move forward sana etie o se yinka yiri be me be wu ana ne yiri suru no. Asma na me de kai na de bia me kai esre no no. Enti sana ewiase tie obi a wode ye de kai no. Na me sure say la yadako me kwa obi so bibi o de be kai me and it's hope say it's always be positive being able to make difference in people's lives enti no sana ewiase no etie. But see, I have applied for my son for 5 years after his 6 months ran out, but he was given 1 year. I applied for settled status at the time, but I got a letter to say he has been granted 5 years. But up till now, it has not arrived. Okay. Mr. Achilles. Okay, basically, the attorney said, Home Office is right. Name one tip and it may be a sitting baby church to me. What the Home Office is saying is say who apply na say man biometric residency permit card now. Omo sign ain't issue another one amount. And no, it's down to economics because you have to pay for it in order to get a card. And they will only write a letter say your amount 5 years. And it's all per card in India. They will only issue another one if it is destroyed or it is lost. And in an event, they say, I say Irano. Ube huya, you bet me apply for another one amount. No, a better also 5 years. And Tisana etie. Home Office will not issue another one for you. Because what they are saying is that they've already issued you one already. Even though your trust say is valid for 1 year. The reason why my trust is valid for 1 year, they say, we are coming out of the European Union and they are expecting you to convert the visa to a settlement scheme or pre-settlement scheme. And to me, can issue being there, almost saying issue being for free of charge. And it's a pay another one. If it is lost or damaged, you can apply for another card, which they will issue for you at a cost. And also, no. Me assure say explanation, is very clear. Thank you for that. Also, the Biaba, also lawyer, please. Is proxy marriage accepted in UK? And if you can explain it further for me, Dominic. Okay, Dominic, thank you very much. Proxy marriage is accepted in the UK. Proxy marriage is accepted in the UK. Now, proxy marriage, the case of Alexander Amwako, any the case of Ewuku, and assementi the validity of proxy marriages in the UK. And Emrano, yes, Emremono proxy marriage is accepted in the UK. But what you have to realize, they say, so wajire anase wukunu eye Europe media application or bohomodin fatum on or before 31st of December 2020. Because after 1st of December, no, ye nim de ekwa kwesi. Say Europe say it looks like say we are coming out without a deal. Britain newspapers have basically continued to state that our Prime Minister is aiming for no deal Brexit. At the moment, nobody knows what is going to happen. But in law, Emranich say we are coming out without a deal. And if we are coming out without a deal, European law will cease to apply in the UK. And you know, see a free one. That means who ojire European European law so say open krata e de atene krumu adam. The reason is under European law no say uni visa mpo anaso visa wumpo and the European law no utimi application from within the UK. Once we come out no utimi any application from within the UK. You have to go and come back. Obi busa say divorce moya moje say. Now when who say mami bi di abebo ha also no ye ni divorce you charging 5,000 choppable pounds. I say it was painful but she had to pay 5,000 pounds and will be so TI. Justice and law. Uncontested divorce. We charge 1,500. And Tino should be 5,000 pounds. What you are, and so Becca say 1,500 justice and law more charge and any boarding. And you know, but say a client, there were concessions for them. And it's not justice and law, it's not just a law firm. Justice and law is a family. And you know, say if you are part of the family, come and see us or circumstances, we can help you. We will do the best that we can to help you. And Tisana etie Timamia, what they better say you feel here say generally speaking, we charge £1,500 for uncontested cases, but you need so oba your home price, no the family and friends price. I know so oba yitimi eye de eno tenase edi hu dwuma ema ewo akwan a ososo ohun behe ha wo kakra sese ye wo yim ye fed say COVID-19 enema ye dia me papa. But justice and law there, it's not just about money, it's not just about making profit. It's also about looking after our own, looking after our people. That is what we seek today. And you know, also a questioner, also ubetimi idea afre na wababi busa sana etie. Saying South Africa ni no wabonyo mama aji baby ya yes ye nua ba ko OP slow but sure enyom no enye easy kra me de madwene mu de de South Africa ni na kra enti ese ye de ko Twitter ese ye de ko baby ya na Ghana for ese promote ye ho na enkrofo so ntie nka ese wo 5 musicians in Ghana na omsoso no omsoso emfa omontuma pa bi emfra enti no ye go so twem mo calls Yes, ye nia ba koso so ascend the text. Was it customary marriage no ntiase me nchire mu enchire no. Enti yenhwe na yenhwe the best that I can do. Okay, let me say odi aba ma me nchire mu biem, ma me nko details kakra na ye nua ntiase. Vim lady baby a wo bia me chacha we na no pay. Atakakra so baby a wo bia ye chacha na no pay. Achilles Baraza was baby I will be a churchill. Dominic Chere, baby I will be a churchill. Good afternoon to you. Edward Bonsi, Oscar was baby I will be a churchill. Customary marriage in a sena etie. Customary marriage in a mere down when they say PNDC law 112 1983 or 1981. There I can say uni hompa ebusia etimi ejinemu eware ma. Wo ni makwantu mu nsem ebia ya ba akwantuom ye hye wo ba bia ni gye ne ho ye pese ye ware oba no ye gidi se ye custom mu de e wo se ye ware oba no enti waka kire maame waka kire wo papa ese onware emaw ebusia e de akoto oba na busia nim oba busia agya tum akobokokoko ene efe ne nokin no omo hye date se adasei momra metunsa na momfa etinsa emra na afem ye nje aware no Amama mo list ese ye hia we bema ebusuafo ato list ne mani nyina ani sika akontasekan ani akonta agyan nyina ebika ho ye de akọ oba fie yakọ akọye oba ne ho ade aware oba no na ene ayo mo si engagement amanfo ni mamamre enye engagement ye ka aware no ene se ebusia ene ebusia ede ahia na omagye atumu se mo ya awarefo ene de omukoye na sorry dem no eno eye nhwehwe animu omukọ akoye show ama amansan hu se omo aye de aware ba ye ka ebusia ye ka aware ya ye tradition mo no se ebusia ene ebusia aka ahia na omaka bom ababe ye ebusia baako eno ti na ye fe na aware no na ene de na sorry dem no ene de ye de ko registry ko ye no eno ye emrofo de ana se de osia tirenti ene eya ni akogina woni ye saade bibi me de na court no kra na ha madwene ese de asori de a osofo na gi aware no ni gina no ebu emra so ebu amamre so enye mra ana enye amamre na emum ware de ebusia ana agi aware enti yenhye eho ne nso enti de hia ne se ebusia ebia adwo ebusia ene kwaku ebusia ahia na omaka bom na kwaku ebusia ede ensatiri ekose sa ensa wei ane yede ba be ware oba no sika wei ane yede twa the bride price ensa wei ane yede yesei akontase nie sei oba ne be ma agiatum abusuan soso agiatum abusuan akantam abompa ye aguso ame yede rozo ane bibia ama abusuan no eba ne sana ene ye very clear ese aware yagi adum yagi atum se agi aware tum sana pacho obi afre de enfa nipa no de be sa baba. Hello, you are live on Facebook.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Now when I uncle TV din. My blood pressure and cough for boy. I not take it easy. Hey, long time. Mayo. Osakwajo.
But good morning.
Young Quayo. Osakwajo young Quayo.
Me borrow back for the match. Young for your mother crazy.
That's right.
Now, yes, not of you know, you see, table over Hampton. How many agents are?
Yeah, you do not be a serious over any day.
Now, I'm going to be because you could talk the funny thing 2.5 for now. Your man could talk British book of it, or my minimum scooter, we know. The majority they say it got nothing to do with the first EU.
EU settlement scheme, no. Yes, you are correct. Momo it has been issued under British immigration law. Enti assembly ni ho.
Okay.
Why? Timodian de mo okay pa. Why?
Okay.
Yeah, that was CP.
I can't get this matter now. So your friends, November, you know, my friend, Yakasana.
Any big deal. Any and so on. So when you don't want to money in here, pa. Why?
And so you know, the I come somebody be you see a pono over Hampton. Alexander, Olena, you know, listen to medication.
I and no. Say empany for say Ojaya and Kuja, the one I'm there. Thank you for your care. Okay, on Sabbath Canada. Okay, Entina. Or question be you have about about 2 I see upon. We have 10 minutes. About 2 o'clock. I because it's going to be 3 hours because it started just some few minutes past 11. It's MSOP. Say question be also bet me a free text message. Also bet me a text. Comment this one. Bet me a comment on the Facebook now and also so yetimi idea. Yetimi every day amount. Comment in the bar neighbor, Timmy Shase, Metrana, let me read as much as I can. Hello.
Hello, lawyer. Namichana, Namiso, and Kauna, and Masha.
Beta was it. Nampacho did they say? Pachoy. Your front would deal Antony. Oh, Kwame. Okay, Kwame Akwaba. Beta was a pa, any for your encouraging words. Now, and every year, what question be mammy and I say,
I said, customer Gina may be Saga, and the Okana, and 1 hour can. And Tiasi, woman, I was it. One will be a customer legend on us. One in a woman of Chromia, and I would some day. Would in ya on Yama, and I only the package. Into new pleasure, if you have so what? We answer for divorce one.
I won't be here say obey divorce because a chromo amrane say customary marriage a marriage a jitu mo chromo. And si a jituma ekroma, we don't accept polygamy. Polygamy means you are marrying more than one. They will only recognize the first marriage, not the subsequent marriages. Enti ehun be hia say so person oware biem na say second marriage no eye valid in law no mo gituma ene by all means say we divorce answer.
Okay, na I mean say when any register certificate here for anything or divorce or any say no can say because you don't have any record that Melissa one.
Because you see, I know what can be said why your customary marriage? You a customary marriage certificate?
No, you don't have that.
Okay, Anna, onfa bibia sonko abayim e baby
Okay. Yeah, koyen krata from crown home. Yeah, blessing be what church, you know. Church for my certificate. Them say no more. There was sister anymore.
Okay, the blessing no. Omo so saying say a blessing of a marriage or a marriage.
A blessing marriage.
Okay, this is where the problem is. You see, me cases be a bi ba say me nipa ne ho kire no because enipa ne kwa sorry no. Or say omedi can worry dada. So they want the church to do blessing of that marriage. Yes. And therefore one as well worry dada. And so worry dada dia. Na so akoye blessing on top of the marriage dia. One ado ho akoso worry. And as far as Akosi Bruni is concerned, that marriage must be dissolved before you get yourself involved in another marriage. And yes, sir, you can have difficulties. And therefore, in that case, what you need to do, you could register the marriage and then you do divorce. Because to do the divorce, you need paper to show, say, there has been a marriage. What you say? That's right. And send why you divorce. And send why you free. Because and yes, sir, Okowari BCC Abia Opesodio ni akroba brochiri. No ma kwatwe sa record number. I said na so okra wo worry dada. Where's your divorce certificate? Yeah, family pa no. Na afei na obefe gem. And send when you ho atete. I feel your pain. I understand where you're coming from. But Bruni ono kan so be ka so worry. O na so worry. To so worry there, prove it. So worry na body we. But you dey making what you say. Aha, Tino, sana e was away. Why? Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay. Let me say, okay. Mr. Paradise City so free. Let me say, na papa nijina so intina yam friend back. Na the also so almost so family slow but sure. Mr. OP. Hello, Paradise City.
Hello.
You are live on air, Facebook Live.
Hey.
Na abrabom te say.
Nyami adom boko ba.
Le de nyami ase. Na ede na wo mai ne.
Oh, first and foremost, nyami ensha past this DBA Kosovo Ghana na still so what by we show me condolences.
Thank you very much.
From all sides. As usual, program no ja and a fire and naming say time nim kesibia sa but yes there was a friend amount some condolences and in Yamasana yeah Paradise City a diner na kusua yeah de ebuan for and they fresh we wish you condolences for your loss.
Yeah, that was CP.
Yes.
Yeah, that was it. When I say I'm on for getting like a dark home, you were me beba. Into me, me. That was it.
No worries.
Because it's not easy, but life goes on. And Yadamasi, thank you very much. Because we knew say also coming here now, we'll be saving someone's life. you know na chese e wose yemia yani na ye betena ase na ye koso e fayako enti Paradise City for so ye da masipi yakopon inshamo semo so modwene ye ho na musuma sema daje na mafre na mo wish condolences nyame inshamo nyame enkamo ho pi enti Paradise City open atoso so Ghana there na why they get in touch with them na almost so etimi assault to bibia mo blood pressure e kuni pe nyina e wo kromu a e ka ho bi we discuss koma busuafo no madi okwa no ma gange up against you okwa kan so a yes hey when you said o ya akra o do sika de no misa akra sika no odi so ho enti no ope waso ndwedi a and there's only one place Paradise City TMA community 25 sir now I get in touch na almost so etimi assault to the outer mount ewo asumdwe mu enti mame ya da wasipi ese almost so mase madaje etimi afre yakobon travel on come on yam kese na menim say ye de ayi de ekosi ebeba na wie na yakopon adom amanfo etimi idea ababa ka ba betuto fie no manyoma so wie se nema you slow ewo UK but nyame wo bibia no asu nyame den sana etie papa bi ebusa question bi o say ne da na oto a opeso otutu efom ewo ne fie ni mu owu ani asie ni ho a possible aya semo rasta man bi o so ndo okọ ho no o so okọ hwe no on si fie ema ongu emien kosie na common cemetery opese ni the grounds ona ni atutu baabi ni de na esi ho enti obi oba betre fie mu bi abeka so on to fie no so meaning say possible they are say if against planning and building regulations in Ghana they are aya semo obi ane ne de obi ane de on ending komo zao hey o ka kra me mo hye me ana say we mu na mu a o mo sama yen koda wo I tell you o tete na no renren grofo I tell you I don't know Nyombeka and yeah me link it up no be busa the question I mean obusa me kram say na de we sama na na mo na we dey you so agene me bia wo dwene no oh say or junior ahead what I on Mbano sir Mbano be okay with that me I can send you thing for ma there who says samampa de obi ansuro no who say your good spirits and your bad spirits that's it yeah to me say sometimes I feel good samampa only be when problem is coming I feel them and they direct me and if you are saying there ye nam kwa if you are seeing Bible says obie yani na se hu de ekoso a intimi ntina asase yes sanity nti you are so ha tina se samampa ne to na bedin no to both the person will live within the person that has been born nti there is something in a name that's it and you know very important that's right Teja Rasta me pass it on my passing message no on you know me link you up na eja question bia obi no so etimi abusa yeah that's it okay take care bye and me say your time no aye be about 2 o'clock and you know ye di dwuma no ebeba na wieye enti anwum ye ba bekoy so de nam de nana adoma ko nyame che anwum wei ana mede e jamo na title no eye enipa wawieye nana adoma ko nyame che ana ebo anwum yi na anwum no utiemu ensem a ekoyi papa eye ensem a abrabam nsem yentie na yemfa entu yehuyefo na enipa obeye den onkyere boda eye die ya obi abewu na the book of Hebrews actually say enipa etwase wu ye die ya enipa yebewu enti will eye important ye will at all sasa na life insurance any funeral insurance try and do these things said ya free ma sebio onkofa burden emeto ebusuanso enti la yadakon be the nyum yi ejamo kwan nyame ya adoma ye be say ehia biem next week nyame enka mu nyina mo nyame enhyira mu nyina enyom no adwo apenaman na adoma ko nyame che ye na enyom a utie mu ensem a chese anoden anaduma kunya me cheso de open semati a o kan sem sana etie me check na nkasa ne nyum bia so e de cool enti na eya abrabamu nsem ebi twa na de tu hofo sana etie Takakra is your favorite song. Enjoy. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate you sharing the program. Send it to your church groups. Just do cut and paste and send it to your church WhatsApp groups. Spread it everywhere so that people can also benefit from today's program. It's been a wonderful session as usual, and we thank you all. This is Justice and Law Solicitors. We are based in Brixton. My name is David Darko. We are based in Brixton. The address is 35B, 49 Ephra Road, Brixton, London, SW2 1BZ. Our telephone number is 0207 993 5976, or you can also call us on 07538 969 589. Thank you all. Once again, share the program and let's make this program popular. One share a day will keep ignorance away. One share a day will promote education. We thank you all for listening, for watching the program. God bless you all until we see you again next week. Shalom.